Hello and welcome to tonight's episode of MySTREAMy Brony Theater, where everybody's having a good time. We have several hundred moon bounces, but we're not conveniently located on the moon. I am your host, as usual, Evan Bernardi, and I'm here with my common associate, Mr. Concert Cruiser. Yeah. Oh, that's
complete with cat and lap.
Of course, it's always the cat and lap situation.
Well, what can I say? My critters love me.
As usual, we'll be doing our usual stuff here, enjoying the time here until everybody times out and leaves us behind. Nobody likes us. Cruiser, I blame you for this one. You're the reason why nobody likes us.
You blame me? You couldn't keep three ponies happy.
Was that a reference to something?
Early Mystery Brony Theater episodes?
What episode?
You remember your character said, you expected to keep you here when you lost not one, but 3 ponies?
Well, that was me and Zach. That was me and Zach.
You couldn't keep 3 happy. That I know for sure.
Well, they didn't. Well, it wasn't my fault. I mean, maybe not, maybe not. Hey.
Sucking down chocolate.
Let's start off with tonight's info. Tonight I got a particular message from a fan, who I'm gonna bring it up right now, and I want you to hear this.
Yeah, he says he wants.
Huh?
Yeah, your fan. He wants to. You like how mine it.
Dude, you're timing in and out. Don't even start with me. Oh, by the way, yes, this weekend was MetroCon. Did I go? No, I did not.
Neither did I.
So I was talking.
I got BronyCon next week.
Yeah, and you want to come up here and spend your money here. Anyway, I met up with this fan online. His name is Geronimo Chavez, and I recently, as soon as the last stream ended, I posted a video online called what was the video called? It was called Sonata's Dream Vacation. Anyway, when I posted this, I'm gonna get rid of my face cam. When I posted this, I got an interesting response to it by this fan here, who actually is able to manipulate his voice to sound like Sonata. So Geronimo has given me permission to use this audio clip, so I hope you guys enjoy it.
That is really cool. By the way, there's a reason why I'm sending you a voice message right now. So, this is how deep my voice is, right? But then, when it's Tuesday,
I start to bake for tacos.
ah, geez.
Very well done. What do you think?
Wow.
Was that sarcasm or not? I thought it was great.
I'm stunned. Okay, because if you remember, for year 2 of the gala, we had Kathy Westlock, and one thing I asked her at her panel was that I am very aware that they get a lot of females to do young male actor voices, but is the opposite any true? And she said in her entire career she's only seen one man do the voice of a female, and for obvious reasons. But this one surprised me.
Yeah, he also sent me another one of him doing an Apple Bloom-like voice. It's really short, but here, I'll play that one for you.
Alright, sorry about that. I was kind of in a call with people, just regular friends. Anyways, so you hear this deep voice again. I was going to say dark for some reason. Deep voice. Now, let's say like a certain little filly who tried so hard to get his cheating work. Okay, you know who I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
That's the voice of availible. That's awesome, right? Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
But here's the thing, that I make her character not so kid-friendly. It's supposed to be like her real self outside the show. But then I decided to make a series about her, and it's pretty much just a stupid what-if story. But it's a long story. But anyways.
Awesome apples. Hey, mister, would you like some awesome apples? Come on.
Come on, Justin. You know you want to buy his apples.
How do you like these apples?
I mean, like when I'm reading Driftwood, I can kind of do a Fluttershy-esque voice. Like I can show it to you. Like, hold on, let me just bring this up to my mic here. It's like, how are you today? It's pretty close. It's pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
And I do that for the Shy Girl in the Driftwood reading.
I can actually do a snails.
Yeah, I'm Snails.
Carry in my water, my water, my water. Carry in my water on my shoulder pole.
It's like so hot. I think the person's in the chat right now. He's saying, "Buy my apples." I will definitely buy your apples any day, my friend. I should probably point out here, this guy also made a poster for the next episode in the lobby, and when I saw it, it was the most fucking hilarious thing I've ever seen. I showed it to you already. The 50-year-old virgins, the 5,000-year-old virgin things. It just shows a picture of Celestia and Luna. Catch that up in the next episode. Ugh. By the way, I finished the sitting yesterday. I was able to edit at least 18 to 17 minutes of content within no less than almost like 11 hours. It was incredible. So yeah, that's gonna be done. I'm just gonna do the script writing, and hopefully, if things go right, then we'll be able to get things started. But like I said, you know, it's really looking forward to it. Side note, banner change, by the way. I don't know why. You might want to take a look at that on our Facebook page. So, MetroCon is there. I have no care for it. And, you know, Rick and Morty premiered last weekend, which I saw the episode for, and it was hilarious. I don't remember much about it. All I remember is the part where Morty gets the one guy's arm, and it's like, has a personality of its own. He's awesome.
Isn't that like some sort of a shtick in a video game?
No, it's like... I mean, like, it had like a Mad Max kind of like world in the episode, and what's the word here? It had the kind of like a Mad Max world kind of esque setting, and the whole episode was about the kids conquering their frustration over their parents getting divorced. So like, you know, the daughter's doing like over the top crazy things to like express her anger and such like that. I don't know. Rick's being Rick, Morty's being a puss. So, you know, always a winner. Always a winner. Get into my mind, heart, and soul, Rick and Morty. Something that Justin doesn't want to watch.
I will eventually. Is it on Netflix?
I don't know. It's on the internet.
Like everything else. But speaking of internet, Evan and I watched the new Equestria Girl shorts.
All of them.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. The first one was I'm trying to think.
Something about Sunset Shimmer wanting this like womanizing gecko.
I was going before those, but yeah, she did in fact. She wanted a pet, and I can sum up my thoughts on this short with just one word. Aww.
It was a lizard, right? It was just a lizard.
Yeah. Something about it just seems so fitting.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna look up a picture of Sunset's womanizer of a pet.
Ray. That's what she named it.
Yeah, I thought it was cute. This is a cute name. And he was a womanizer. The way he looks at her with like this big like face, it's like hilarious. He's like, "Hi there, little guy." I said perverted by accident, and there's no pictures of him yet. Then again, here's the thing: we're in Florida. There are lizards all over the fucking place. So Where's the part where my lizard, where a lizard comes up to me and smiles at me? I have a picture on my DeviantArt page of just one little Florida lizard, and it just has this gross piece of skin hanging from its mouth. I mean, Justin, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, foreskin.
Oh my god, Justin. I can't get a picture of her fucking lizard. What the fuck? Why is this the thing that came up?
What? I don't see anything.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fucking. I forgot to fucking. I got an inflation fetish pic. I looked up Ray. I looked up lizard. I don't know what's going on. Is this Ray? No, that's Sunset Shimmer if she was a dinosaur. Why is that on here? Why, I ask.
Pet. Type in Sunset Shimmer's pet.
Probably gonna give me something really dumb. Okay, let's see. Sunset Shimmer. I better not get porn. Well, there's a picture of her as Spike. And of her as a gerbil. There's one with her and a ferret. Why didn't she choose a ferret?
She didn't want something so fuzzy or furry.
Is she like allergic? Ooh, that's a cute picture. I might save that one for my DeviantArt. Anyway, moving on. Moving on there, I can't. And there's one of the images I was afraid I was going to get. Okay. I like that picture too. That's cute. Boop. I do that to babies when I pass them at Disney World at my job. I like to boop them in the nose. Fun.
And the parents never get to say anything?
Yeah, they usually laugh when they see the baby smile. I mean, I give them a sign like I'm going, eee. Funny thing is, there is a funny story. Okay, so, if you can see my, my image here at the corner, then you'll be able to see this clearly. I did that to a baby while I was loading people onto the ride, and the moment I did to the baby just does this. Just pointing at the ride. As if like saying, yeah, I'm tired of your thanks for the shenanigans, just let me go. Okay, man, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Maybe the chocolate is just getting to my thing. Never eat an XL thing of Hershey's chocolate.
I can't, I'm diabetic.
Is that hard, like, not being able to eat sugar?
Not really.
I mean, I wouldn't imagine a life without sugar. I mean, like, the thing is, you can have it, it's just like you have to limit it or something like that?
Yeah, you have to bolus insulin for it.
Like, but you can have it, you just gotta, like you said, you just gotta, like, limit it.
But anyway, yeah, Sunset Shimmer, I can't find it either, I'm surprised.
Sticky Sauce 101, I'm so sorry that happened to you. If it makes you feel any better, when I was a little boy, I took a piss on the Easter Bunny when I went to get my picture with him. Or maybe I threw up on him, I don't remember.
But anyway, yeah, Sunset Shimmer, she, her friends were doing some sort of a pet photo shoot, and she decides then and there she wants a pet.
What am I even looking at in this image here?
Interesting. And she sees all their pets lined up, and she decides then and there that she wants a pet. And she comes across, you know, they try like a guinea pig or a hamster, gerbil, whatever, whichever one it is. And she doesn't want something so furry. Fluttershy suggests a fish. She's like, no, I want to be able to actually hold it. And then she shows her this reptile cage. And she sees what's presumably some kind of a gecko, and she just falls in love with the thing.
Yeah, he gives her like the eyes.
Only you would actually see something like that, dude.
I had to find a picture of it so I could show you guys. Oh, that's a picture of me.
Well, hold on, because I'm going to take a screenshot here from Daily Motion.
Wait, did I? No, wait, no, wait, I got a picture of it. Oh, wait, I sent it to you on Facebook. Remember?
You did?
Yeah, remember I sent you a picture of him on Facebook.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, go ahead, pull the little bastard
This
out.
is the iPhone 7. I already got one. Oh wait, I better hide this so that way no one can get my private information. Oh, it's Wes Jackson's birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Wes.
Happy birthday, Wes Jackson.
I don't know who he is. He was an old manager of mine, so I'm going to get rid of my face cam because it's making the connection look horrible. So I'm moving on there. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's go. Go, 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 go. I want to see what I got. I want to see what I got. I want to bring up the chocolate, baby. Oh, dear Lord. I feel like I'm already struggling. Everything went bad. Yeah, here he is. So yeah, the first thing when Sunset Shimmer sees this lizard, this is the face he makes.
Aw, it's cute.
Yeah, he's adorable. I mean, like...
Yeah, but those still are not pervert eyes.
Come on, if you look at us, the first thing he says is, "Hello, little guy." If my lizard looked at me like that, I don't have a lizard, I wish I did. Look at him, he's so adorable!
But what was so cute, though, about it was, first of all, Sunset, he, like I said, falls in love with it. But then they're getting all the pets lined up, and Ray, that's what she named him, which, again, makes sense because, Sunset, Ray of Suns, but the lizard is kind of a little too timid to actually get in line with the other pets.
You don't give a fuck.
She picks him up, goes, "Don't worry, Ray, I'll take care of you, I promise." And the lizard kind of nudges against her cheek, and it's so adorable.
Yeah, that lizard don't give a fuck. Also, can I just point out that why he's radioactive, I don't know, but okay. He lights up. He lit up. If Sunset Shimmer got a radioactive lizard, that would be awesome.
And then the short that came right after that was Sub Rocks, which Evan thought was depressing.
Yeah, the Princess Celestia just wants to teach, and at the end she doesn't get her wish. She's just getting interrupted, but which doesn't even make any sense. If you were a substitute teacher as a principal, I'm pretty sure you would have to clear out your schedule, which makes no sense. Then again, it was kind of unexpected moments, but why the hell can't you get Luna to do it? I don't know. Who leaves Twilight? When I said she left Twilight in charge, I have the video paused. When I unpause this video, the possibilities are endless, and nothing happens. Yeah, but poor Princess Celestia. She didn't get it. She didn't get what she wants.
But then I had to show Evan the other shorts that came the week before, and luckily someone had actually put them all in one animation, the whole video. And I'm still trying to remember what was the first one, because
the whole thing was them getting ready for their dance, and then Rarity's doing her best to make Applejack look really good, except in the end she's I'm gonna need to make something to occupy space. In the end, she's just trying to make Applejack look good, but in the end, she's just going around she's just trying to make her look very, what's the word I'm looking for?
Rarity-ish?
Yeah, she keeps trying to make her remove more and more. That's not what I wanted to play.
Yeah, basically, she has, all this makeup on her. It looks extremely dolled up. And then suddenly, Applejack's like, Ernie, could you actually remove this, a little bit of that, and this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other, and finally she's, back to her normal self.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man, Rarity put her heart and soul into that shit.
That, I thought, was funny. But one thing that we are kind of struggling to figure out is we don't know if these shorts are canon or not, because in several of them, the Wonder Cold statue is fixed.
Yeah, what is the statue in the front of Candlelight High is this big weird retcon nightmare.
Yeah, what is it? Is this before or after?
Yeah, well, it's ooh, I'm gonna be me. It's like when you have this, I don't know, it makes sense that there should be a horse there, because it's the fact that it's supposed to represent, this is the portal there's a horse. You know what I'm saying?
let's see. But then the next short after that was them at the dance, and it was photo finish trying to take their.
That wasn't a Polaroid. That's something I'm never gonna get over. She's printing. Is that Ken Konecki? Okay. It like prints pictures, and it's not even a freaking Polaroid.
To be fair, there's more than one type of Polaroid, though, dude.
Yeah, but last time I checked, a Polaroid. I know my Polaroids. Polaroids do not have an extensive lens like that.
It could be a snap-on lens.
You know what? I'm actually gonna get out of Ponytown, and I'm actually going to go to DeviantArt and play the Mystery Brony Theater game that guy made. If you don't want to know what it is, someone made a poof. I'm gonna save that Dragon Ball Z picture. Someone made a poof version of Mystery Brony Theater's characters, but yeah, like, look, I've never used a Polaroid personally, but first of all, that was a DSLR. You could ask Brony and he would say, yeah, that's a freaking DSLR. I gotta get rid of I gotta hide my webpage because half of my DeviantArt favorites are just porno. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, what have we learned today? Never go on Evan's DeviantArt page. We'll save that for a special, episode one day in the future.
Let's face facts here. It's the norm now. It's kind of like, whenever when in Celestial Advice, when Celestia goes, "There's no wrong way to fantasize." Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I gotta change my background too. Anyway. As soon as this thing loads, I'd be really happy, but why are you not loading? Why are you doing this to me? Come on, man. Come on. Don't be cool. Force a reload. But anyway, like, after that, but yeah, photo finish is taking, like, all of these photos, wasting her film, and holding up the line. No, it's not like that cutie mix. I mean, like, it's not My Little Porno. That is a real thing, and it's called My Little Porno. I'm not going to give you promotion on that one. It was just a video about guys testing out their cosplays, and they just made it into a porno. And I saw it. It's actually really weird. We were actually going to do an April Fool's joke of us playing it. Come on, are they going to give you that ad about playing What's It Called again? And where George Lowe is doing the narrations. That isn't even a joke. Like, I always get this ad when I play this game. And I'm pretty sure it's George Lowe doing the voice. Anyway,
let's see. The next one after that was actually the dance-off between AJ and Apple Bloom with Rainbow Dash and Scootaloo. And you actually really like the lighting in that video.
Yeah, the episode looked beautiful. Like, the colors were cool. The things were nice, and that's the thing with me in the Equestria Girls movies. I like to nitpick stuff just for fun. I mean, that doesn't mean I necessarily hate the Equestria Girls stuff. I just like to pick on it. You know what I'm saying?
Which is very unhealthy.
I guess not. Anyway, here's something else that was really funny. Like, here's the thing: Rainbow Dash doing break dancing to rap was not the best thing in that episode. Like, since when? Like, when you look at Rainbow Dash, would you expect her to be able to breakdance?
Well, she did already in the Dance Magic short.
What? I don't remember that.
It was in the music video section.
Yep, leave it to you. Even if that didn't exist, you'd probably say yes. Because I know how you are. You're the guy that always likes to find the loopholes.
Well, it's not my fault if you're too dumb to find them.
I don't know, I just make the jokes. I'm here to make jokes.
That people take way too seriously.
Yeah, in this case you do.
Well, read the book.
Reading is for chumps that like to look at things. If I wanted to read anything, I'd read the digits on my check.
I like to look at boobies. What? We all do.
Why the frick isn't this loaded?
Anyway, but then I think the short that came after that one was the weird pep rally one.
Oh yeah,
and I told Evan, watch for the hidden thing, or like just something subliminal, so to speak, that I was waiting for him to point out, and he never saw it.
Thank
like,
you,
really?
cutie
Like,
mics.
like, really? It's right there on screen. You did not see it. How did you not see it?
I didn't see anything. He has this thing that Pinky does like an upwards leg thrust, like a split in the air, and she's
flashing the crowd, her panties essentially, if she's wearing any.
Meanwhile, I'm giving every single other nitpick all over the place. Hello, Mr. New Controller 01, how you doing?
It's like, how could you miss that one?
Well, it's stuff like that. It's just like when you look at that, but to be fair, the stuff I point out was pretty observant. Like the Canterlot logo being sideways on the megaphone.
That sticks out more to you than Pinkie Pie flashing the crowd.
Well, I don't know. I mean, like, she's trying to do that friggin'. Which angry video game nerd was that, where the girl shoots lasers out of her vagina? You know what I'm talking about?
I think that was actually a Scotsman, dude.
Oh yeah, it was the Scotsman. He's like, yo! Feast your eyes! He's like the guy in the Driftwood reading that I do. He's transfixed by the weird green Homer. Okay, I don't know why it's working. I'm just trying to do something to eye candy. Ah, there's the lizard again.
Careful, Smokey.
Right. By the way, it says my output's low again, so if anything's wrong, just let me know in the chat room, please. So with that said, let me just keep this going here. Sorry, Justin, can I show him the autograph?
Sure.
Okay, so last weekend, as I know, Justin went to SuperCon, and Dana Snyder was there, the voice of Shake, and as you know, Aqua Teen Hunger Force is one of my favorite shows of all time. Second, the number one being Ed, Edd, and Eddy, and he got me an autograph. So if you guys didn't see it last time, here's a picture of the autograph that he got me, and that was a design drawn by Dana himself. Like, and that wasn't all.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on. That wasn't all. Justin, tell him how much this cost you.
Big fat goose egg. Not a dime.
What?
He wasn't charging for some reason. Don't know why, but I'm not complaining. And he didn't have any, of his pictures, so he just basically had a sketchbook about this thick, where he would just draw everybody a picture of Shake and then sign it. And Evan is actually trying to get into autograph collecting, so that he didn't want it personalized. And I told that to Dana. He's like, "Oh, I see how it is." To winning bid.
Oh, Dana.
Yeah, Dana is extremely cool.
Yeah, Dana sounds like he was a chill dude.
And he actually gave me his email address.
Nice. Don't say what it is online, though.
I'm not.
If you do, you will die.
Just to see if we can have him come on the stream at some point.
What,
it'd be nice.
Dana Snyder on MySTREAMy Brony Theater? Oh, yeah, that would be awesome.
Yes, it would.
Except I probably wouldn't know how to communicate with him because he's so awesome that way.
And, well, I'll put it to you guys like this. If you guys ever do meet him, he, almost never breaks character.
Well, that's his actual voice.
Well, no, what I mean is that he will still act like Shake, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, he'd be a jerk, so he's a jerk.
No, it wasn't.
No, Shake is a jerk.
Oh, I thought you said it was a joke.
Well, it technically is a joke. Like the big running joke on these streams where somehow we make our way to Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yeah, and he just I remember the first time I actually met him was actually when they did the live Aqua Teens tour. They actually took Aqua Teens and Squidbillies.
Oh, I love this story.
Yeah, and before the show began, I actually met them out back in the venue, and Dana, he was definitely acting as Shake for me. Then it became time for the show to begin. And he pulls out this puppets of Granny Kyler from Squidbillies. And he's like, who would like to read from Granny's recipe book? And I'm like, okay, you know what? I don't mind making an idiot of myself, so I raise my hand, and I get called to the stage. And he's got one tentacle attached to a rod, so keep that in mind. And he goes, so, what's your name? Justin Sprower. Sprower? My. Aren't we formal? You got nice teeth. That's twice in one day. What? You mean I got there first? No. Am I the first to get this close?
I don't have your video on screen, but Justin is basically rubbing his finger over his face.
And I'm trying to say, is someone getting this on YouTube? But he keeps cutting me off. But he has me read from Granny's recipe book. So I go, set the oven to 350. Now everything I read off, he turns into an innuendo. So again, set the oven to 350. Yeah, actually, you gotta make sure that the temperature is just right.
No one can see your face, what you're doing, by the way.
It wouldn't be appropriate if I didn't do the finger.
Well, no one's gonna. Well, he's not flipping me off, ladies and gentlemen. He's not.
Yeah, but basically, again, that one tentacle he's rubbing against my face. and then I go, let's see, bone the snapper. Bone the snapper! And bone it good. Now, but if I find if you rub it just the right way, it releases its own natural juices. Let's see, make sure bird is at 350 degrees. Like, that's right. You can either use a probe or you can use your fingers. It's like, and now call your brood, which I, Justin Sprower, will now demonstrate. It didn't actually say my name on there, just, say your name. And like, okay.
I would have said, okay. Say my name, like, that I say your name will demonstrate.
So I was like, okay, now, you're going to do some breathing exercises. Breathe in. Now breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now add some volume.
Dana Snyder made that noise?
Yes, that's great. It's like, now before you go back to your sheet, let me give Granny a kiss. And I'm like, screw it, I've come this far. I turn my head, and he gobbles my face with the puppet.
I hate when they give you that surprise. Like, you're...
And then the best part, after the show, I'm in line waiting to meet them, and two smoking hot women come up to me and go, hey, you're the guy who got raped by the puppet.
Oh my god. You and the whole situation with Squid. I never got into Squidbillies. I don't know why. I just couldn't get into it.
For me, it was Unknown Henson, who does the voice of Early. The way he just structures a sentence is just hysterical, or the way they write the character out, I should say.
Like, there was this one thing I liked, is that what's the name of the guy with the how you doing, Great Mewtwo? What's the name of the guy of the one squid that has the hat? Like, every single time a hat is different. And hold on, it's gonna load.
Early Kyler.
Yeah, Early. There was one line. Okay, it's loading now. So I'm just gonna play with the poofs right here.
Hey, honestly, my dad needs to be sending a quick picture or something. Give me a quick second.
Yeah, sure, you do that. I'm just gonna be over here doing everything here. Leave me with the. I need to figure out a name for the Mystery Brony Theater fan base. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in here. This is Too Many Poofs, a Mystery Brony Theater edition. You can find this online by Mills Arts Artworks. I did a quick stream one time when this was released, and it's going to be that was a good thing. Everybody's making a big deal. I heard they're bringing back the Szechuan sauce. So it has everybody here. It doesn't have Dave in for some reason, and he said he is gonna update it. So anyway, I'm just going to spawn the first one here. I'm just going to spawn yours truly right here. And look how adorable I am. Yay. Poof. I'm poofy. So I just bounce around there. You can spawn Zach. You can spawn Cruiser. I like how he just bumps into each other. Boop. Anyway, shit, what else happened here? By the way, if you guys know anybody that's in Pensacola, I'm gonna be at Pensacola Paracon in 2 weeks. I was originally gonna go with Joey O from Pony Meets World, who I am very good friends with and I've wanted to work with for a while. He's wanted to work with me for a little bit.
Yeah, apparently I get no love, so whatever.
Yeah, you know. Why is my mouth purple? My mouth is purple in this thing. I just noticed that.
But anyway, since then I've met Dana a few times. He always comes to Florida SuperCon and other conventions throughout Florida, and he apparently has a friend. He appears on a podcast that his friend does called Drunk at Disney. So we got to find a way to get Evan on there somehow.
I would definitely know how to do that. So I'm also gonna spawn Cameron. You remember Cameron? He's my favorite OC design with the scarf.
Hipster.
Yeah, he was the hipster. He looked really cool. I really liked him. I know they're fluffy. I would definitely want a plushie of my head. We're thinking about trying to incorporate this into a Mystery Brony Theater episode where we're all playing Puffs. Well, Jason wanted to do that, but I think it would be cool. I would love to animate one of these things. So I like what they did to Higgins whenever he comes down. You ever seen this? When he hops around. Wait, he doesn't say puff. He says something else. Hold on. Wait for it. Wait, why isn't he saying it? It's supposed to come up. Just wait. He's not saying it. What the fuck?
Well, anyway, we got it.
There it is. He says bonbons, bacon, cookies, girls. And this guy, I don't remember who this guy is, so yeah.
Going back to the shorts, though, it ended with this music video from Sci-Twi, which we're still trying to figure out.
Yeah, like, I didn't hate it. First of all, it was techno pop. I like that stuff.
But I'm not quite sure what it was trying to get across. Like I don't get the plot line of it at all.
It's simple. Twilight's trying to like materialize what's his face from Legends of Everfree, and she ends up doing the dog. You got purple lipstick on. I'll have you know, Jason Ruth, by the way, is Nuke Mayhem is Jason Ruth, our producer, the creator of the show. Give him some praise, I beg of you. If you like the show so much, say, Jason, you're the man.
Yes, if you like him even more, you'll give him an over-the-pants hand job.
You're the one who said you said only me with the sexual innuendo on Ray. I'm gonna go over here and feed my characters tacos. Anyway, what I was gonna say is that I like how they're all going for it. Yay! Who's gonna reproduce first? It's Zach. Oh, it's you. I can't wait to see Jason's reaction to that. But like, what I'm gonna say is that what was I saying? Was I saying something interesting? I can't really tell.
Well, we were talking about the Sci-Twi music video.
Oh yeah, like it was like techno pop, and since Mr. Goody Two Shoes doesn't like techno, he's probably not gonna do it. Which, by the way, Hoof Rock there was a new episode of Hoof Rock that came out and it's getting a lot of good praise, where he does the
songs from Rainbow Rocks.
Yeah, it really was good. It was one of the longest things I had to practice editing.
But before we get to that one, there was one last music video that we both really liked. It was called Monday Blues.
Yeah, I know.
And that song we really liked. And not to mention the music video was great too. You actually get to see where Sunset lives. And
she just lives in her own house, just like one of those college homes.
Apparently. So that was actually pretty, good to see, because of when we actually had Jason Thiessen at the gala last year, I was asking him all these questions, like, so, like, where does Sunset Shimmer live? Like, what do her parents think? Like, and I remember him saying, she lives in an apartment above a garage somewhere, which is kind of what it looks like.
Yeah, it's like the same house from The Room.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hey, Twilight, how's your sex life?
So, and I go, really? How does she afford rent? And Jason goes, I don't know.
See, this is exactly you're calling me the nitpick.
Well, it's not nitpicking. I just really want to know because, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't need to know it, but Sunset is one of my favorite characters. She is. And
you're tearing me apart, Luna, says Sicky Stoss 101.
So I'm kind of curious to know, like, how did she transition over into this new world, this new lifestyle? Like, I'm kind of wondering, did she actually have to? Is it like one of those kind of stories where, how should I say this?
Can we just say
what?
Can we just say she killed the Sunset Shimmer in the real world and then just took her money?
No.
Ow.
It was so for me, like, finding all this stuff out was just great. It does kind of paint a clearer picture, and like I said, it's not that I need to know this, but you are kind of curious to know. It's kind of like wanting to know the main six's age. It's you don't need to know it, but it is kind of a little behind the scenes info you're kind of curious to know.
Well, technically, we already know that Pinkie Pie's Fluttershy's a year older than Pinkie Pie.
That we do know.
Okay, so yes. I'm sorry if I'm shifting the subject here. See ya, man. Don't forget us. I'm gonna be By the way, me and Jason are actually going to the Disney parks tomorrow because we're gonna be riding Great Movie Ride and Universe of Energy before we again, no one can see your screen.
I'm just
Why are you flashing that crucifix at me like I'm some sort of vampire?
No, it's command hook Velcro.
Well, no. Why do you have command hook Velcro?
Because you hang shit.
That's what Stephen Ashby has a good point. How did she get her own place? I don't know. A wizard did it. It's like what I said last year. Imagine if like none of the Equestria Girl movies were actually canon. Just like all of it was just like a side story. I'm actually gonna see if I can find a way to use that Mystery Brony Theater with Finster. You're saying you actually thought those were canon? So anyway, as we know, the My Little Pony movie's coming out on October 6th, and I can't wait to definitely go there and nitpick the crap out of it. So, but anyway, no, I'm looking forward to it very much. I'm gonna be seeing it with Bruce and Joey O from Pony Meets World, and maybe you know.
I plan on coming up on the 6th. You can't wait for me.
Well, yeah, I had to get back to you about that. I don't know if you'll be able to stay at my house. I would recommend getting a hotel because here's the reason why. Not because of my parents or anything, but namely the fact that I'm going to be a groomsman, which means I'm going to be all over the place for rehearsals and everything like that, and I don't want to leave you by yourself or anything like that in my place. You know what I'm saying?
I have by myself in your place. I just need a place to sleep.
Well, I don't want to leave. Well, you're going to be all over the place. Anyway. Oh, the new episode is actually someone asked a question here. The new episode, I actually finished the sitting portion last night. And it only took me 17 minutes. I actually showed a joke to Justin earlier. Justin does this scene where he has this grunt, right? Like this whole and so I took that when I heard that grunt, I'm like, wait. So I run onto the internet real quick and download that famous Simpsons scene of Sideshow Bob stepping on the rakes, and I replace all of his muttering noises with that noise. And I played it for him, and it was worth it!
It is. But as we were saying before, I did do a new episode of Hoof Rock, my big Rainbow Rock special, where I basically reviewed all 10 songs from the soundtrack.
And I make fun of them.
And yeah, it is definitely getting a lot of good praise. The first person to leave a comment was someone named Wooden Sword, and he actually said that it was one of the few 20-plus minute long videos where he can actually sit all the way through and not be bored, because that's actually important when making video content like this, that the viewer does not get bored. Otherwise, they're gone.
I know, I actually was going to make a joke on that in the episode where I said, get ready for 20 minutes of this shot. Anyway, what I'm going to do is...
I'm not done. Not done.
Go.
But one well-known Brony content creator, Toon Critic, he even liked it. He goes, "Oh, I like your energy. Keep this up." Which meant a lot to me because everybody knows him, at least in the Brony fandom.
Yeah, Brony Buck hates him.
Don't air dirty laundry, dude.
I'm just kidding.
No, you're not. It's already.
Moving on.
Anyway, the first thing I will say is, however, though, Evan and I got into quite a dispute over the song "Music to My Ears" because people keep comparing Vinyl to Skrillex. And it's like, no, they compare her to Deadmau5, and so far, everybody that has seen this has not tried to correct me, dude.
Well, that was the thing. Like, we came to an agreement saying that, like, Vinyl was Cutie Mike's is actually making a thumbnail for Toon Critic right now. It's according to the comment section. Here's the thing. Like, Vinyl Scratch is basically a parody of Deadmau5. I mean, like, I'm sorry, DJ Pone. Let me correct that. DJ Pone 3 is a parody of Deadmau5. Vinyl Scratch is Skrillex. Really, let me give you the comparison through a guy who is a fan of Deadmau5's work. She does electro house. She has the name is a parody of Deadmau5. She also has the setup, which is similar to Deadmau5's setup, up on almost half of his shows. And let me see, what else is there?
I've not seen fans make the connection at all.
What are you talking? Hold on a second. Well, actually, I can negate that. When I was through my Deadmau5 phase, with Pony, I actually saw a lot of parodies for her in Deadmau5.
And yet, no one seems to be saying shit to me.
I didn't say no one would. I was just saying a gripe there.
But
I'm just waiting for the day when, babe. I'm just waiting. I'm imagining one of the first comments you get is like you saying you hate no whacking, and if you do that, I'm going to call you out there by you doing what the Nostalgia Critic did to Mako, whatever you call him.
To
Mako. I'm gonna make you do that if someone actually whether it's just one comment people saying that you didn't like no whacking, if that's the.
I said like her voice for Vinyl,
which is actually kind of sad because that's her actual voice.
There's nothing wrong with her personal voice. I'm just saying it doesn't fit for the character.
Well, you know, what kind of voice do you think Vinyl should have?
Honestly, none.
Well, you know, I don't really care, so, you know. Well, I didn't mean to say that. I mean, like, I'm just like, sorry, I was a little. My mind was manipulated by the greatest album cover ever. If you ever want to get started with Deadmau5, I'd recommend watching. Oh wait, hold on a second. Holy fuck! I didn't even think of that. Great Mewtwo. That would be cool. Great Mewtwo says, "What if Vinyl's parents are earlier electro artists, like in the realm of Perry and Kingsley?" Why the fuck didn't I think of that? See, someone's got my back on that one. But hold on, someone actually did the a ponified version of the 4x4=12 album. I have to hold on a second. DJ Pone 3. Deadmau5. By the way, if you're ever interested in listening to oh yeah, there is right here. I don't know why it's instead of Cthulhu sleeps, it's Discord sleeps. That's actually really funny. What do you think of that artwork right there?
It actually looks more like Capper from the MLP movie.
I haven't gotten into that conversation yet. It's supposed to be a parody for the 4x4 album. You saw pictures of what I did with the 4x4 album, right?
Yes.
Like I said, if you ever want to get into Deadmau5, I would recommend listening to that album, and because it's awesome. Hey, wait a minute. This is a shot from the comic book.
Where?
Right here. She's singing in that one?
I don't know, but the comic books were already declared not canon.
Even after you were hoping that they were?
Well, the actual term is technically not canon. Basically, the idea is that if you were to make them canon, it would not affect the story in the show by any means.
So they're not canon. So basically, you're disappointed that they weren't canon.
Well, those weren't, but I know the prequel comic to the first Equestria Girls is. I know that's canon. And speaking of comics, here's actually something interesting I found out.
That's pretty cool.
The Guardians of Harmony comic, which I got signed by Jeremy Whitley when I was at Florida SuperCon, he actually told me a bit of inside info about that. Basically, when the toy line for Guardians of Harmony were coming out, each one was going to come with its own comic, and was going to kind of give the story to how the character achieved this new feature that the toy came with, be it like armor, a weapon, whatever. And at the last minute, Hasbro decided to just take those short stories and put them all into one comic for their special annual comic for this year. So that was pretty cool, interesting to find out, and it's worth reading too.
Yeah.
It's a very fun read. All these little mini stories that are in there.
Oh yeah. But yeah.
But anyway,
I
know that. But anyway, I know the Equestria Girls comic is canon, which good.
Right.
I think like only certain issues are like ones that are meant to connect with or like the prequel comics to the movie. Those are canon.
Mm-hmm.
So like it all depends on the issue, but the regular comic line technically no.
I don't believe you.
And the comics are definitely a good read, by the way.
I don't believe you.
At some point, I will start reading the prequel comics, but I want to wait till I get all 4. That way I can kind of read them in one fell swoop and not, read one, wait for next month, and forget what I just read the previous month before.
Anyway, for the subject there, like I said, if you ever want to get into electronic music, just watch this, listen to this video of the entire album, because it's like one continuous mix. So 4 times 4 equals 12. Anyway, as I was trying to tell you before, My Little Pony the movie is coming out here, and they actually opened up a website for the movie, and I haven't seen it yet. Justin, have you seen it yet?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Well, pretend you haven't. So let's go through with this. I better be satisfied. There's rainbows. There's the Twilight rainbow. All right, you can see my screen, right? So basically, comic canon is like Doctor Who canon, as in canon is whatever stories and writers decide are. Okay. So are there any games on this thing?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, so let's see what we got here. We got everything there. I don't want to show the trailer here because if I did, Hasbro would sue me. So yeah, Sticky Sauce brought up a good point with your response to that, saying, so basically comic canon is like Doctor Who canon, as in canon is whatever stories the writers decide are. I think that's basically how it works. Okay. Gallery. My computer is running supremely slow on this. Let's see what partners are. Well, okay, Fluttershy. Partners. Always off at a good start. Look at this.
Wow, that's incredible.
I like the partners. Who else would partner with it? This whole time I thought it would be Nickelodeon. Let's look at the posters.
Or, Nick Jr.
Nick Jr. Posters. Oh, I guess I hit the arrow.
There, face here.
If you actually watch the okay, I gotta be careful. This is actually slowing down my computer, the stream. So there's no games on this thing.
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, great.
But one thing that's worth checking out, though, is the new character bios.
Yeah, I might do that there. I probably might need to log off of this one. Oh, there's a home page. And no link to Equestria Daily. Oh, I am very displeased. I like how it gives you the character and there's just a giant close-up picture of Tara Strong's face.
Well, it's a good-looking face.
Yeah, it is. It's a good picture of Ashley Ball dressed as Applejack.
Who I will be seeing at next year's Everfree Northwest. Woohoo!
Yep. Got a good setup there of all the characters there. Okay, can I just point out that this character here, the friggin' Grubber, looks like something out of Lilo and Stitch?
Yes.
He looks like one of the lost experiments that Dr. Jumba was his name, just created and left on Earth. You know. So I'm not even gonna read the description. I'm just gonna make a joke here. I'm just gonna make a guess here. This dude's the main baddie, and friggin' Tempest is in leagues with him, in a way. Am I right? Oh, no, wait, never mind. Got the answer right there. Well, she has the looks of a bounty hunter, being down to capture the main six agreed to mission. Face wants to battle. Okay, so I'm gonna get off this before my thing goes crazy.
But the one I'm looking forward to all the characters, obviously all the new ones. But the one that I'm looking forward to the most is Capper, voiced by Taye Diggs, for two reasons. One, I'm a cat person, and you're a cat. Two, he's a con man, and as a magician, I can tell you that's basically what we are. We're con artists. And so this character has my full attention. But I would say a close second is that Griffin pirate character.
Yeah, I mean, like, you gotta have pirates in there. It's really cool. One thing I want to say is that if you're like con men, you probably like that one guy from Zootopia. Nick, what's his face?
Yeah, I have the movie.
It's a good movie.
Yes, it is.
Going off edge.
Though, like you, though, I agree, it's not a 99%.
Yeah, it was okay, but I wouldn't say it was 99% worthy. I like what the message they're conveying is.
Although, for some reason, like those animals are considered people, but yet fish aren't.
Well, they have a place they could live. I mean, like, you know.
They eat them, dude. Not exactly a Zootopia.
I don't remember that. Did they eat the fish? I don't remember.
They were selling them. They were selling fish for food.
Are fish animals?
Yeah.
Or are they fish? I thought fish and animals were two different things. I mean, like, is an insect an animal?
Yes.
Are they?
Yeah.
I think she's something I'm going to Google. Are insects animals? Are insect animals? Highly diversified grouping of all animal invertebrates. Over 1 million species of insects and 5,000 species of arachnids are more numerous than other animals or plant species. I don't want to see images of arachnids. Okay, I'll do this one by Quora. Because, you know, Quora was legend. Ah, fuck, it's all in Spanish. Oh, here they are. There are 6 types of living things. You can rule off the lower types. Plants, fungi, mammals. That's a huge thing there, because, like, can insects, like, you know, Nick Wilde, thank you. That was his name. I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. I'm not gonna look at this any further. Okay, so we've been an hour in before I do Driftwood. So, there's only one thing we can do. Okay, there are only 5 kingdoms of life. Plants, animals, fungi, monorans, and protists. Protists. Justin, are you dead?
No, I'm waiting for you to finish.
I don't know. What we should do, just for the fun of this,
What's that?
we should go on Nickelodeon.com and just play their stupid minigames.
Nah, we're better than that.
Are we?
Yes, we are.
Yes, but are we?
Yes. I'm telling you, dude, you should have read the character bios.
Well, it was slowing down the stream. I had to get out.
So just Google it so you don't have to read off the site.
What?
Just Google the character's information so you can read it on a different website that's not run by Flash.
I don't know. I could just look it on my phone. Let me see there. I can, like, I don't know. I don't know what you mean. Like, if I look it up, it's still gonna go into the website Flash. When am I gonna get my shower curtain? I ordered a shower curtain off what's it called? ThinkGeek.com, and it's a giant. My shower curtain has the image of Han Solo trapped in carbonite. So whenever I go to the bathroom, I gotta look at Han Solo. Doing hold on. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna give you a face cam for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Every night when I get it, I'm gonna see every single night Han Solo in front of me doing this. You can't see it. Sorry.
I'm sure everybody would rather see George Lucas frozen in carbonite.
I think he has one. There is such a thing. I'm gonna choose myself a new photo, a new background. Fan art of. I'm gonna look this up. MLP crayon fan art, so I can get myself a new wallpaper for the week. Have you seen Kids' Choice Awards in a nutshell? Oh yeah, where Uncle Grandpa keeps winning the awards. Oh, the Kids' Choice Awards. Of course they're not going to let anything else thing there. Okay, I was expecting children's drawing, but these are actually pretty good crayon fan art. I always thought like crayons were like the least professional thing you could do in art.
Well, art has gone down the tube so bad these days, nobody cares.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, like, art can be creative in a way. One thing I've been actually researching was something called performance art. You ever heard of that stuff?
Of course.
Yeah, it's really good stuff. Like, I saw this one version in my class, which I passed, by the way, A+.
Congratulations.
Yep, my next class I'm actually going to take is an online class called, I got the paper right here. I'm going to tell you what it is. It's going to be in my web design degree for, which I'm actually kind of interested in. It's called, shit, what it was called? Professional Development for Digital Media. I think it's really cool. I would love to. Anyway, what are you doing?
I was loading up the character bio since you won't.
Well, you know, I can't. Anyway, professional art. It was a video of this girl who was brushing her hair like very hard and very drastically, and the performance art piece was called an artist. What was it? Art is beauty. The art is beautiful. Well, the artist must be beautiful. And she keeps muttering this phrase over. She's not wearing any clothing, and she's just brushing her hair. And she does this for a full 10 minutes. It was really cool.
Okay. Here is Tempest's character bio, who is voiced by Emily Blunt. Tempest is a unicorn from Equestria who has lost her way and her magic. That probably explains the busted horn.
Yeah, that they got off of OC Maker, may I ask?
And joined the wrong side of the fight. Acting as a henchman for Storm King, who, you were right, Evan, jaded, angry, and feeling betrayed by her friends in Equestria, Tempest has become the Storm King's second-in-command and chief bounty hunter, tasked with tracking down and capturing the main six. She has agreed to the mission in exchange for the return of her magic.
So, I'm going to make a guess. Can I make a prediction?
What's that?
She's the one that's going to get reformed.
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure if there's going to be any reformation, because if you remember in the trailer, Twilight goes, "It's the magic of," and then here comes Storky, "Yeah, magic, flowers, friendship, ponies," and bleh. Which tells me, yeah, Hasbro has heard our complaints.
Well, you know, if we get she sounds like she's going to be basically the Boba Fett of the character show.
Let's see here. Next up, we got Grubber, the character who you said looked like he's from Lilo and Stitch, voiced by Michael Pena.
Nice.
Grubber, a pug-faced hedgehog soldier, hails from a tribe of hardened warriors. Unfortunately for Grubber, he lacks the size of his kinsmen, but that doesn't stop him from talking tough and rough like others. He's earned his place of honor as the assistant to the nefarious Storm King through his wisecracking and cunning. Though he's quick with a joke and a battle strategy, he'd probably be much happier just relaxing in the sunshine with some tasty treats. Scroll down here a little bit.
So you think we're going to like that character?
At his core, Grubber is just a good guy put in a bad situation. His constant comedy and banter makes him one of the standout characters in our story.
So he's basically the Deadpool of this group.
Seems like it.
If Tyrek gets reforms, we know Hasbro has not listened.
Let's see.
What do you expect? He's the equivalent of Satan in the show. That's a good picture.
Let me see here. Let's go on to Storm King, who is voiced by Liev Schreiber, who some of you would actually know was Sabretooth in X-Men Origins Wolverine. Say what you want about the movie, but he did a good. I've heard people praise his portrayal of Sabretooth in that movie. He's pretty good. Yeah. Let's see.
But it's still a bad movie.
Let's see. The Storm King. The Storm King is the evil, iron-fisted ruler of all the lands south of Equestria. He spent the past several years expanding his empire, and now he has his sights set north on the homeland of our little ponies. Wait, so it's north and south and Civil War all over again!
Oh, I just got it.
Loud, angry, and a little bit crazy, he has defeated all potential threats to his kingdom with his vast army of fearsome storm chasers.
Fearsome storm chasers.
Let's see here. Okay.
I know what a storm chaser is. I went to one of those Walmart, like, you ever go to those things that has like one of those things where it displays like CDs, like that are supposed to be relaxing for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember actually putting one with a lightning cloud, and it said, "Hey, Devin Ratliff, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Getting good. I'm liking the crowd we have tonight. I'm actually having a lot of fun." Anyway,
okay.
Sorry, moving on there. That's what the name of it was, Storm Chaser.
Anyway, moving on to the character that I'm looking forward to, Capper, voiced by Taye Diggs. All right, let's see here. Capper is a smooth-talking and singing songs con artist. Was once a swanky aristocrat living the high life with pride and dignity.
Don't you mean aristocrat? Because he's a lady. That's why.
That is until Storm King came into power. A deal gone wrong turned Capper's threads on fleek into colorless rage, leaving Capper penniless and in lifelong debt with the Storm King. To make ends meet, he relies on his wit and charm, distracting unsuspecting victims from his quick hands, or paws they should be, and swift tail. Capper's crimes aren't driven by malice. At his core, he feels deep insecurity at his fall, scroll down a little bit, from grace, and believes his appearance dictates his status. Interesting. Let's see, let's keep going here. Let's see, we got Queen Novo, voiced by Uza Aduba. Basically the sea pony character, or at least the queen of it. Okay, so here we go. As queen of the sea ponies, half horse, half fish, Queen Novo rules over the beautiful underwater kingdom of Sequestria and enjoys the finer things in life, like seaweed wraps and massages from an octopus named Jamal.
sea puns. Jamal.
Yeah, something about that just sounds funny. I don't know.
It's not even a friggin' sea pun. I'm actually kind of surprised.
Living far beneath the ocean keeps her and her fellow sea ponies out of harm's way, extremely comfortable. She is the mother of the chatty undersea princess Skystar and works hard to protect her and her subjects. Okay, so the next one's obviously going to be her daughter there, Seastar.
Oh, yeah, she looks like a lot of fun.
Skystar.
Is she the one that's always looking excited and happy?
If she definitely looks excited and happy in this picture. Anyway, she's voiced by Kristen Chenoweth. I think that's how you pronounce it. Alright, so here we go. Bubbly, chatty, curious, and forever bored, young Princess Skystar passed the time in Sequestria by making friends out of shells and giving them names like Shelly and Sheldon. But up bumps.
Sea puns.
Desperate to discover new friends and adventures, Skystar is thrilled when the main six discover their world and is ultimately the reason that they agreed to help the ponies in their quest.
Interesting.
Cool.
I just want to point out that while you're reading these bios, I'm actually looking up the Carl meme on Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
God damn it, dude.
But no, go on.
Songbird Serenade, voiced by the one and only Sia.
Can't wait for
which,
her.
to be honest, I'm actually glad they went with someone like her and not Lady Gaga.
Well, either way would have been fine. I mean, I don't have a problem with Lady Gaga's music. I'm not a uber fan, but she's a good singer.
Just her attitude lately, I just don't like.
Yeah.
But anyway, so here we go. Songbird Serenade, voiced by Sia. Serenade is the biggest performer in all of Equestria. Wait, what about Sapphire Shores? What about Countess Coloratura?
Don't even begin with the retcon nightmare, my friend. Just continue.
Make up your mind, Equestrian Pop Charts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, friggin' Equestria's... There's like several hundred retcon nightmares in Equestria, so, yeah.
Okay, she uses her angelic
Where's
voice...
the sign?
She uses her angelic voice and incredible performance skills to celebrate the magic of friendship. What really makes Songbird so beloved in Equestria is her deep belief in the values about which she sings. She donates her time and effort to any cause and is always willing to give back to her adoring fans that make her a star. Oh, that's good. She's beyond excited to debut a big new song at the biggest festival in the history of Equestria. Oh, another festival! Okay.
Maybe we'll have Rarity run another fashion show. Sticky Sauce says awaits the day we get a Sea Pony Siren War. I would love to see that.
And now for the character that I'm sure every single furry is looking forward to seeing. Captain Salino, voiced by Zoe Saldana, which is that Griffin pirate captain we were talking about.
Yeah.
Once brash and bold explorers, Captain Solano, that's what I'm just calling her, Captain Solano, and her crew are now relegated to serving as mere messengers for the Storm King. But all that changed when Captain Solano discovers the ponies aboard her ship. They remind her of how awesome she once was and encourages her to return to her adventures and courageous ways. In the end, the captain and her crew play a vital role in helping Princess Twilight and her friends save Equestria from the Storm King. I have to admit, her design looks incredible.
Oh, yeah. I agree. Hold on, what was her name again?
The name of the character?
Yeah, what was her name?
Captain Solano. L-A-E-N-O.
E-N-O. Did you see? I like this Carl picture. Which friggin' dress you want, Twilight? Pirate cat. So it's Treasure Planet versus. Oh my God, that's a good point. But no, she's not a cat. She's a griffin, I think.
Yeah, well, seems like it.
I don't even know. That doesn't even make any sense.
What I really like about her design, though, for one thing, is that she actually still has a peg leg. She's got the peg leg, the cap with a feather, the one earring, and she just looks like a badass, like she's ready to fight.
Yeah, she looks like what are both of her legs fake? Because that's the case. If that's the case, she's the Captain Knuckles of the show.
No, the one that's green, I believe, is the peg leg.
Either way, the other one looks like it's made of wood. I mean, it still doesn't make really much sense if it's a griffin. I mean, like, it said it was a griffin in the bio, right?
Well, that's what a friend of mine called her. They didn't specify her species, but my friend says she's a griffin, so I'm just sticking with that until I know otherwise.
I mean, she looks like. If that's the case, there's another retcon nightmare. That's another inconsistent thing there. I mean, like, you look at that and. Oh wait, what the hell? I like that still. That's actually a pretty good. Was this in one of the shorts? I can't remember. Anyway, one of the things that I remember is that, like, it wouldn't make sense because like oh yeah, people have made that comparison before. That one character that you're looking forward to, what's his name?
Capper.
Everybody keeps saying he's the long lost son of Katrina from the original show.
I don't give a shit. For one, that's number one. I don't give a shit. Number two, Jason Teason has already stated that the previous generations are not connected to this one.
Stop killing the fun. That's my job. That's my job.
It's people like you and Nostalgia Critic that won't set people right to know that you guys are trying to make a joke because they will take it way too seriously.
Uh-huh. There's a shop in the comic book. Did that come out yet?
The prequel comic?
Yeah.
The first 2 issues. Yeah. There's still 2 more.
Yeah, I see. So, is this one of the brushies you were talking about that was available at Target?
Yes.
Jesus, how am I going to put that on my stand? I'm a sucker for the brushies. Let me just lay that forward, guys. Like, if you saw my shelf in the back, hold on. If you actually notice my shelf in the back, it's all lined up with brushies from all those 2 rows back there. I'm a sucker for them.
Well, seeing how they're sea ponies, perhaps what you could do is actually have them dangle from your ceiling using fishing line.
That'd be a cute idea.
Mm-hmm.
Hydia Bros ship will never be canon again. What? Oh, that's actually that's a good one, actually. Elias Nicholas Miranda, she says, I think she's an anthropomorphic parrot.
That actually makes more sense.
Yeah, it makes lots of sense. She's a pirate and she's a parrot. That's pretty good. That's actually a pretty good assumption.
Thank you.
Yeah, there we go. She's a parrot. Parrots don't have ears, though.
And ponies don't talk, so what?
But yeah, but either way, it was still anthropomorphically accurate. God damn it, we're back at the drawing board! That's actually a good assumption. She could be a parrot. That's pretty cool. Wait, is this the actual figure?
Hold on, let me see here. I don't know, actually.
Because if that's going to be the case, she's actually technically the first weaponized character that's outside of Legends of Equestria.
You mean Guardians of Harmony?
Whatever. Wait, what did I say?
Legends of Equestria.
No, that's an RPG game. Which I gotta play. I haven't played that yet. I heard the servers are open this August. She may be a cool pirate, but she is no Samus Aran. Cheesy says, booty! Why? I don't know. Huh, I think Justin, I think this image here has spoilers.
No. That's been her design since day 1.
Yeah, but her horn's intact, kind of. Is it intact?
I can't tell. I think that might be her ear. I'm not sure.
No, it's right.
But Tempest, speaking of Tempest, Build-A-Bear is actually getting a Tempest pony. And I think Sia's character, Songbird Serenade.
That'd be cool. During the G1 invasion of Smooth's Hydia and the witch had an interesting ship design which is now never canon. I haven't seen the movie, so yeah. Like I said, okay, I want to make this clear for everybody here about the My Little Pony movie. Since day 1, people have been wanting us to riff it, and here's the thing. I told Justin, I've already given you my retrospective on this, right?
You mean the G1 movie?
Yeah, the original G1 movie. I have not seen it. I know some parts of it. I try to avoid watching footage of it in case I do it, but in terms of doing it for Mystery Brony Theater, I don't think we can do it because of, how long it is. It's going to take forever to animate, and
He wants live. That's his point.
Shut up. Second of all, anyway, the whole thing's very lengthy, and I don't know if we can put an entire movie on there. I mean, episodes are one thing, but an entire movie, but the whole thing is that just, I might, if we did do it, I'd do it on a live show and just put it on tour, kind of like riff tracks or something like that. Cutie Mike's has a question for us. She says, I have a question, pretty off topic. What is the worst movie you have ever seen?
That depends. Are we talking in theaters or just at home? Or just any, at home in any given movie?
Yeah, return that question. What, are you talking a movie that's in theaters or at home? Or like an at-home movie? But yeah, it would be. I'm with Sticky Sauce. It would be a nightmare to edit. I wouldn't mind trying it. Just it would just probably be a long process. And I'm already got something very elaborate planned soon. I mean, Justin knows what it is. Oh, by the way, Justin, Cellspec sent me her lines for The Thing. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's hashtag surprises.
But anyway, if she's talking about...
Everybody should be wearing bikinis!
Anyway, if we're talking about a movie that I saw in theaters that was the absolute worst...
What?
The question she asked, dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That wasn't towards you. That was towards this comment someone made on the G1 movie that it was animated by Toei Animation.
Well, anyway. The worst film that I saw in theaters. I can tell you the worst movie that I saw here at my own home was Son of the Mask. That movie was god-awful.
Well, he's asking, yeah, apologize for that. I keep forgetting your boy. It's the profile picture, my bad. He said in general.
Let's see, the other one I was going to go with was probably Mortal Kombat Annihilation. That was awful. But if I had to decide which one out of the two, Son of the Mask. That movie was awful. It was obnoxious. The CG was disgusting. It was not pleasant to watch. At least when it comes to Mortal Kombat Annihilation, you could say it's, you could get at least some entertainment out of it by just how bad it is. But Son of the Mask was just so hard to sit through.
So it was less disgusting than seeing how then that time Hasbro animated Matt Lauer as a pony.
Right.
He was disgusting. That's what they're doing now in press for the movie. They're actually taking news shows like the Today Show and Good Morning America, and they're actually animating stuff from it.
One movie that gets a ton of hate that I really don't think is worth it. I mean, don't get me wrong. The movie is flat out stupid, but I don't think it deserved the hate it got. That was movie 43.
What happened to the other 42?
Well, that's part of the joke, I guess. But basically, it's a sketch comedy movie with some of the biggest A-list actors, or at least maybe not A-list, but well-known actors, from Hugh Jackman to Seann William Scott. Halle Berry, she was in this movie.
Sorry, go on.
And the whole, the advertisement was basically a trailer saying this movie is so naughty and disgusting that we can't show you a clip. Just trying to get people in theaters here, obviously.
Sounds like something the Cinema Snob would review.
And then suddenly you see it, and it's basically all these celebrities just doing fart jokes, essentially.
Oh my god.
So that's basically what it is. What gives it an actual story, or is some writer goes into a studio and pitches them an idea for a movie, and these skits are the movie essentially, or at least parts of said film. And the very first one is Hugh Jackman and Kate Winslet. I could be wrong.
How long does it take for Kate Winslet to lose her top?
It's not her top you have to worry about.
No, I'm asking her. She's always naked in all of her movies.
Not this one. And like I said, it's not her top you have to worry about, so let me freaking finish.
Yeah, because people, I haven't actually, I apologize for interrupting you again. I'm going to, because namely, I haven't even answered the question yet.
But anyway, Kate Winslet's character is set up on a blind date with Hugh Jackman's character, and she can't believe why this guy is single, because he's very good looking, he's very successful. You think he would have been snatched up right away. So they go out to eat, he takes off his scarf, and he's got balls dangling from his neck.
Gross. The worst movie I ever saw in my life is, Justin knows what it is already, but don't say it. I've told this to people before, the worst movie I ever saw in my life, especially in theaters, would be, I'm going to try and figure that out in just a moment, cutie mics. The worst movie I ever saw in my life was Charlie St. Cloud. I saw it in theaters. It was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. And, but
that was recent, wasn't it?
No, it was in 2000. When did The Dark Knight come out? 2008? Yeah. It was the same year as Inception. I could have went to see Inception, but my mom wanted to go with my sister's idea of seeing Charlie St. Cloud. We went to see the movie, and then we started driving home, and the entire ride home, my sister's apologizing to us. I told you that story.
I know, but now I remember it.
But, like, yeah, I actually own a copy of the movie because I want to destroy it in the most inhumane way possible. Not just running over the car, not just burning it. It needs the worst punishment I could ever think of. That's almost the equivalent of throwing it into the sun. Okay, so Cutie Mike says the worst movie she's seen is, she's going to shorten the name as WTDGTD. Sorry. WTDGTD. We have to figure out what it stands for.
Okay, hold on a second here. I want to make sure I have this written down.
Okay,
W
T
T GD?
No, let me start over. W T D G T D. You're Googling it, aren't you?
No, I literally just have the initials here. WTDGTD.
Okay, the T has to be a the. Again, I'm sorry, man. I apologize. Like, I get genders mixed up all the time. It's kind of like one of my disabilities. Okay, so let me put this down here. WTDGT. D.
What the something 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 something?
Well, it's either what or where. I'm not gonna say where the wild things are. I don't know where the demons get the dimes. Where the demons get the dimes? Is that the name of a movie? Where Theodore Damon gets the dough.
Give us a hint, please.
Who the damn goes to Denmark?
Please give us a hint.
Oh boy, here's something that's going to start a conversation for you, Justin. Sticky Sauce 101 says, though Angry Video Game Nerd was pretty bad too. Hard to tell if it was intentional because, well, internet.
Whatever. But seriously, give us a hint, please.
Great. Now I'm going to be spending the entire time figuring this out. Is it a recent movie? Where the dead go to die. It's a horrible 3D animated film. The Emoji Movie!
A horrible 3D...
Shit. Norm of the North? Food Fight.
It's not Sausage Party.
Sausage Party, but I haven't seen yet. Wait. Avra got it?
What?
Someone on there named Avra got it. The answer was... You want to know what the answer was?
Yeah.
Where the dead go to die.
You just said that.
No, I said where the demons get the dimes.
No, I heard you say where the dead go to die.
Did I say that? I don't remember.
Yes.
Well, Ava the White Shark 6 said it, and I don't know where I don't even know where that... Have you ever even heard of that movie?
It sounds familiar, to be honest.
Let me look this up. It
looks bad. I'll give you that.
Where the dead go to die. Let me see if I can get some screenshots from this.
It looks like something we watched not too long ago.
What the fuck? What the heck? Dude, I'm looking at screenshots of this. This looks like something from a creepypasta. Is this 3D animation? Looks like it was done on Gary's Mod or something. Is it on... Wait a minute, who made this? This was made by friggin... It's a 2-star thing that was made by, It was, like, made by Video Brancato. So it was It was directed by Jimmy Screamer Claus, produced by Jimmy Screamer Claus, screenplay was by Jimmy Screamer Claus. It was It was composed, edited, and animated by James Jimmy Screamer Claus.
I can see this guy's a fan of Tommy Wiseau.
His name is James Creamer. So, but wait, let's see if he's in there. Let me see if he's in there. Where's Jimmy Screamer Claus? Yeah, he plays a demon dog named Labby. In a commentary, Jimmy Screamer Claus noted that he was high on pot cookies while making the film.
Okay.
Oh my god, I want to see this movie. What was the company that made this? Unearthed Films? Oh my god, the Cinema Snob could do it. It's a U.S. film distribution company that imports exploitation films, primarily from South Asia. Yay! In other words, it's hey, they imported a film called Junk. Or as I like to call it, Hellboy and friggin' Lethal Weapon with a girl.
That, or it's a combination of Hellboy and Hulk.
Hellboy, Hulk. Hulk from Hell. I want to see that. I want to see a comic called that, Hulk from Hell. It's just Hulk Hogan if he was like dead. That's it. Night of the Living Dead. Hulk from Hell. Hulk Hogan comes back from the dead. The Hulkster wants brains.
Where's my smoke?
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna watch that film one day. Junk. Why is it even called Junk? I don't even know what it is. It's like it's Japanese. So they have like everything here from like Aftermath. So it's an exploitation film group that distributes it. So yeah, where was it released? It was released on DVD and Blu-ray February 21st. Unearthed Films. It's like, what was that movie that had like Gene Simmons and Ozzy Osbourne as cameos, but they were like all over the. What was it called? Like
Trick or Treat.
Trick or Treat. It has like the most misleading DVD cover when Ozzy Osbourne and Gene Simmons only have cameo parts.
Yeah, I remember.
You said it wasn't bad; it was just laughably horrible.
Something like that, yeah.
So yeah, like here's my thing. In my opinion, there really isn't such thing as a bad movie. I mean, it only looks bad until you watch it with friends, and then all you can do is laugh. Heck, I went to go see Pirates of the Caribbean 5, and it was terrible, but, like, you know, apologize if you liked it, I don't care. But, like, me and Bruce were just snickering at it the entire time. My favorite one is when these two ships collide, and Bruce whispers in my ear, the tugboats will have to wait their turn. I never knew Bruce could have a really big sense of humor. I'm going to be streaming with him in 2 weeks in Pensacola, by the way, if you guys want to see us. Which, by the way, since we have a big audience right here, just to let you know, you guys can catch us every single Sunday. We stream from 8 p.m. till 11 p.m. or 11:30, depends on the day. We talk from 8 to 10, and then I read read this visual novel, this online visual novel online that's horrible and I don't like, where I do voices. So yeah, feel free to turn in every Sunday if you want to just listen to us while you work. We're like talk radio. Would you say we're like talk radio? Yes, we're like talk radio.
Exactly.
That's cool.
And woohoo! Made another sale.
Ooh, how much did you sell?
Actually, I sold two things. I sold some more Linkin Park Underground merch. This CD, guitar pick, and keychain for $60.
No one can see it.
Well, I'm showing you, douchebag. And these Linkin Park promo CDs for $20.
Nice. That's a good collection, man. I mean, like, you really are banking on this. Not that I'm calling you out or anything. I'm just saying you're really making good bank on this.
Well, you know, I've done collecting for some time, and when sadly, you know, the demand goes up when someone dies, when that person dies.
You know what? I'm sorry to interrupt you. Just by seeing the screenshots of this thing, I need to see this trailer for Where the Dead Go to Die. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
You may play it.
I have to see it. I just have to see it. YouTube's probably gonna block us. We get shut down, and Already off to a good visual start, I say that. It's probably gonna make the
You might unmute it.
Oh yeah, of course. So like, I already paused it, and this is like. So let's move on here. I'm gonna show this thing. So I'm Cutie Mike's asked for this, and I'm already seeing the first image here, and it's already creeping me out. What is this? What is this, Justin?
Art Deco.
Okay, let's see. So if we get cut out by YouTube, just stay online. We'll get us back on.
I killed myself the other day.
Oh, now, Sophie? I don't you dare kill yourselves. Every sound that you make, that's just going to be another 15 minutes and you get to be out of here.
I killed myself.
That's Jigsaw!
My body
Right.
underneath the floors. Baby, don't cry. I'm just years away. What if I told
Hold on,
you?
I'm going to put your face in there just so we can see your face when we're watching this. Just for the hell of it. Sorry for interrupting you. Again. But yeah, this is just Saw. So far it's just sounding like Saw.
Live or die. Make your choice. I found out that there was a gland in the back of your brain that holds all of your
Did you see her face?
It expels the liquid.
You can't let me and your father have a moment to ourselves, can you?
Betty White, no.
The most selfish little boy on the planet.
They come out of the wall. They come out of the wall and they tell me to find more liquid memories.
I'm afraid of you. I don't know what to do.
Oh,
Light pierce through. It never stays long. I try to befriend it while it's here. It never accepts me.
It's beautiful.
Old doll I've ever seen.
It doesn't take it. It doesn't even respond.
I don't know what we're watching. Hey, look, it's Krang.
Watching you. He loves you.
Oh dear, oh god.
He's watching you. And he loves you.
Oh crap, I just showed a guy's junk on my stream.
He's watching you. And he loves you.
Okay, should I be...
He's watching you.
Blood orgy.
Where the dead go? Look at this title sequence!
You need to watch your step around here, Alfie.
Alfie's is in this? Dr. Alfie's from Undertale?
You don't want to go down there.
Passenger of shit.
I've been down there.
Jimmy's Screamer Claws is where the dead go to die. I don't know what he's talking about. This looks like the greatest movie of all time. So, Justin, I'm just gonna give us a little joke that's between us that we're both only gonna understand.
Okay.
No matter what anybody says of this, about that film trailer we just watched, or what the film is, since we haven't seen it, we know one thing. Estes Perkle is watching it and is really proud. Wow. So, what are we what was that now?
Where the dead go to die.
Yeah, I mean, like... Oh my god.
It's like Death Toy Story or something like that.
Right? It did sound like Jigsaw. Oh, so well. Look at the bright side. At least now we know what Jigsaw the movie is gonna be like. Oh, I can't wait to see it.
let's go ahead and talk about this now, since you're more familiar with what happened than I am.
What?
The completionist.
Oh yeah. If you guys don't know, one video gamer, Gerard Khalil, the completionist, recently released a statement. If you guys don't know who he is, Gerard Khalil is a video game critic who does a series online called The Completionist. He also does Defend It. He did a lot of stuff. He's a good, and he's a chill dude. One of his main series is called The Completionist, where he goes through an entire game and completes it 100%.
Just to see if it's worth completing or not.
Yes, and yeah, it's a hard job. The guy works hard. He has to complete a new game every single week 100%, and he's a hard worker. So he's been doing this since 2010, I believe. I don't remember, but like he's been active for he's completed almost 200 games, and for the first 120 episodes, he worked with a guy named Greg, who was infamous for doing a meme on there of just randomly shouting the word bears, which I didn't really think was funny or didn't really get. You ever get that joke? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was something to Banjo-Kazooie or something like that. Anyway, the reason I bring this up is, let me just bring you a picture of, let me just show you her. The YouTube page is That One Video Gamer. It's produced by normalboots.com. It's the good stuff there. So anyway, this guy Greg, apparently after episode 120, he stopped doing the series because of a falling out that him and Gerard had. And, hold on a second. The completionist. If you guys haven't seen his content, I'd recommend seeing it. So, yeah, That One Video Gamer, he released this video here called The Future of the Completionist. That's Gerard right there. The guy who quit, Greg Wilmont, I believe his name is, just sent him an email demanding that every single video that he was in be taken down. All 120 videos and all the Defend It episodes, which I think he played the internet in, it has to be taken down. And his family, his friends, and his legal attorneys saying he should fight this, but he's just not in the mood to do it. So September 1st, he's going to be taking down all of his videos. If you guys want to have a favorite episode of The Completionist that you want downloaded, you might want to download it now. He says he's given everybody permission to download the videos, but not to post them on YouTube. Otherwise, he will inflict copyright and have it removed. No questions asked.
Put a pirate bay, according to him.
Yeah, which is not even a thing.
I have no idea.
Where you going? Anyway, Gerard is a good guy. He actually said if you want to know what Greg is doing, just go support him. Go see his Twitter. And this guy is just, in my opinion, look, he posted the email he sent to Gerard. He posted the email he sent to Gerard publicly on Twitter, where he explained in the thing, he says he doesn't want That One Video Gamer to use his likeness. And I can understand that, because I can't understand that, but if Gerard's making money off this whole situation, that's fine. That I can understand that being huge, but then again, Greg quit, and when you quit your job, you usually don't get money. You get a final check, and that's it. And the fact that he's doing it now is just incredible. Just the guy, like I said, this guy works hard, and having to remove all 120 videos, and it's just crazy. If you actually look, hell, it affected his Twitter. People are calling him out. He hasn't posted since then. His band's YouTube page is getting wailed on as well, and there's a way this could have been solved, but it's just why he chose not to do this is probably beyond me. I don't know.
Okay, but tell him what he's doing after he takes down the videos.
After he takes down the videos, he's actually starting it now. He just recently finished up a Super Metroid. He's going to recomplete every single game, all 120 games, to remake every single episode. and is producing like more, like going from like 4 videos a month to 6 videos a month. The guy is getting worked like more than he should. And this is a guy who has a job completing games 100% through, which I can imagine is not an easy job because, you know, the guy even admitted he has a therapist because of this. I don't know where he finds the time to do everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, my message to him is this, like I said, I can understand him not wanting his likeness on there, but like there could have been a better way to solve this. Whether it be like unmonetizing the videos or something like that. It's just like, why? Like, if you have a friend that you've worked with on videos before, don't be that guy. Just even if he's making money off it, just don't be that guy. Hell, he should be using Gerard because he's promoting him. He just promoted him live, and he's not even letting him keep the videos here because that's why people liked him, because of his work with Gerard. Like, really, why aren't you using that for helping you market yourself? Stupid. Justin, what is your input?
I'm too new to his show to really say much. I'm trying to remember who he even is. Not Gerard, but the guy who left.
He was the Bears guy. Who was always like, Bears!
I vaguely remember that. Like, I need a picture of his face, dude.
Okay, so, like, I don't even know if he was on there. You ever seen the Sonic... I think he was the guy that was trapped in the dimension when they were playing Sonic 06.
Again, too far into the past, dude.
God, you're probably not even going to recognize him. Okay, let me see, Greg Wilmont. Probably not even going to recognize him, like I said. Let me see there. This guy. He's also known as the Mediocreist.
Really? That's not who I thought he was. I thought it was that big fat white dude.
With the beard?
Yeah.
This guy? Gerard's brother? From the Decks?
Yeah.
No.
That's who I thought he was.
No, they're siblings. They work together.
Really?
No. Yeah, Greg was this guy.
I'm surprised, because frankly, Gerard... Sorry, people, but he's kind of dark-skinned.
Yeah,
I kind of thought he was Eastern-ish.
Yeah, he's Israeli. He's part Israeli.
And his brother looks a bit white.
You know, trace from everything. He's ginger.
So if he's Israeli, does that mean he's Jewish?
Maybe if it doesn't. What does that have to do with? Anyway, like, what did you think about Greg's decision on this personally?
I thought it was a real stupid move. Because, as you said, there are better ways to do it. But the other thing is that he aired dirty laundry. That's something you're really not supposed to do for both of your sakes.
Right.
There's a reason why whenever, say for example, when the band Slipknot that I like, when they had to let their drummer Joey Jordison go, they did not tell them exactly why. Well, that's because you're not supposed to air out dirty laundry. You're supposed to kind of keep that, personal.
Well, that's the thing. Like, they didn't. Greg nor Gerard specified what their falling out was. It was just they just didn't mention it, and that's fine. I can understand that. You want to keep it. It's none of our business, and it's better if we didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I know you're talking. I just wanted to put it in there while you were eating.
He made it public, though.
Well, he didn't. Well, Gerard kind of made it public, but like. But then again, he kind of had to because, like, he had to explain what was going on and why he had to delete all these episodes. But yeah, like, picture it like this. John Trom was part of the Game Grumps, right? Mm-hmm. When he left, he didn't tell Aaron to take all the episodes he was in down because of that. This had to be like some sort of weird act of revenge or something. Even PBG wrote a tweet out expressing this. Austin Hargrave, PBG, one of the founders of Normal Boots, made a statement on Twitter stating that this had to be some sort of weird act of revenge. By the way, check out Peanut Butter Gamer. He's really cool. Anyway, so like, yeah, if you guys are fans of The Completionist, watch his videos while they're still there. he is a funny guy. He's very funny.
But anyway, what I was trying to say was, it had to be basically made public. He had to do it to explain what happened to all these episodes and give people an answer. And Greg should have known better. That, you know, once he tells them why these episodes were down, you know, they were going to go after him.
Yeah, it was crazy. I'll be back. Need some more. The thing is that, like, you look at something like this and you just think, wow, what a dick. What an absolute dick. Like, I actually messaged my friends saying, look, I gotta be honest here, never tell me to take down a video because of your likeness, just I beg of you. I mean, Justin already agreed to it, and I agreed the same to him.
Yeah, he actually made me take a blood oath.
Yeah, we had the knives and everything. I still have mine. It's right here.
See, I didn't have to do that because seeing how I'm diabetic, I just had to prick my finger. There you go.
Yeah, stop being a smartass. Anyway, I mean, look at this. They have one. He made videos for him, like Greg's Top 10s. I don't know what that is, but yeah.
It just seems so bizarre because, you know, there are, from what I understand, a lot of videos with him.
Well, I mean, here's a hint in this tweet I just found here. We are no longer friends. I did not leave willingly. Don't mistake diplomacy for pure fabrication. The loss of friendship has hurt most. Like, whatever happened to them, I don't know. No, I can't really make a huge thing on it. But if you want to, like, see what's going on here, look up Mixed Squaresville on Twitter. And like I said, this also affected his band as well. Like, he's part of an indie folk band called the 131ers. And the fact that I looked on the YouTube page and all the stuff were fine, but when I went back yesterday, all the dislike bars were gone and everything was down there, like all these hashtags saying fuck Greg and whatever.
Yeah, and the thing is that Gerard even said, you know, don't hassle him, don't bother him.
Nor are we promoting this. We're not telling you to do this to him.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, this isn't our fights. We don't know the guy.
The only tweet I sent to him was I sent him a tweet saying, look, man, I was educated in media entertainment, and while I can understand what your reasoning is, there were other ways you could have solved this.
Yeah, he just did not want to put up the fight, I guess you could say, which I think he probably should have done. Talking about Gerard, obviously.
Yeah, Gerard is going to be working his ass off, so, you know, give him some props. Donate to his Patreon. I'm actually being serious here. Like, give the guy some help. I mean, like, the guy's a hard worker, man.
I was considering getting something off his merchandise site just to, you know, show some support for the guy. I really don't need anything, because not to brag or anything, but I already own a lot of stuff as it is, and so to the point where I'm now more selective whenever I go to purchase something, especially if it's a material good for myself or enjoyment. Like whenever, like, I'll give you an example here. I actually do not like these Funko Pop figures. I don't. So why do I have this one of Rainbow Dash? Is because, one, it actually came with an MLP Brony box, and the only reason why I'm keeping it is because I plan on getting it signed by Ashley Paul. But I don't plan on, like, buying, you know, this kind of stuff, or, you know, like shirts and whatnot, because I have just way too many. But I am thinking about, you know, try either buying something or seeing if I just, you know, donate the money to his page without expecting anything. Because if any, like, I'm not a completionist, but I can imagine trying to get a 100% on every single motherfucking goddamn game is difficult. Especially when he revealed just how hard it was to get 100% on the 2009 Ghostbusters game. Because there's some trophies you have to get in multiplayer, and the servers for that have been down for ages.
Yeah. Anyway, apologize for breaking this up here. We have reached the final 5 minutes of the stream, of the talk portion of our stream here. This is the part where we give our final inputs before I go on to my reading of Driftwood. Why is my Steam page out? I don't want that revealed yet. I don't know. If you want to join me on Steam, my name is MIB Evan. Anyway, before I begin torturing myself with by reading Driftwood, Justin, you're as usual, you'll be the first to make your final 5 statement. Go!
Well, I will be in BronyCon this weekend. As far as the stream goes, if I have to do it from the hotel room on the road, I'm not sure exactly. I don't know if we're going home the Sunday night after the con or the day after the con. But either way, I will pull it up on my phone and stream with Evan, provided there's nothing going on.
Or it might just be me.
Huh?
Or, it might just be me either way.
You said you need me.
Well, yeah, I know, what I mean. I was a bit bored. I mean, that's how I got into watching movies and everything. Anyway, well, you know what I mean. Like, in the worst case scenario is what I meant.
Okay, there we go. That's more like it. I am definitely looking forward to this, but I am dreading the meet and greet lines because, for one thing, people tell me just how packed they get, and the ticket packages to skip said lines are between $500 and $1,000. Fuck that! I'm not spending that kind of money to skip a line. So, Dusty Cats told me to get in line 2 hours early. That's what I'm gonna do.
Which is what I always recommend. So, so if you're going to BronyCon, look out for a cruiser, as well as his friends, Brony Buck. Thespio going?
Yes, he is.
Caps Lock?
No.
I know Hungry Soma's going. I want to talk to her. She looks like a lot of fun.
But a lot of people from the, quote, Secret Rift are going to be there. It's a Skype group of Brony content creators.
I think that's private, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure just how many members they have, but it's a lot. It includes Brony, along with Toon Critic and a bunch of others.
Well, don't forget while you're there to tell us about our streams and our content, because the BronyCon's a huge thing there. If it goes well, I might try and go for next year.
I still recommend you check out Everfree Northwest.
We'll see. We'll see, because BronyCon's closer to my old neck of the woods, and I could just crash at my old girlfriend's place or something. At my girlfriend's place or something. Since only in Baltimore.
You said she's in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, but Baltimore's just like 2-hour trip. Anyway, sorry to cut you off here. I gotta do mine.
Okay.
So my final thoughts here. Just remember to I'm gonna be at Pensacola Paracon from I'm trying to look at the thing here. August 19th and the 20th. With Bruce Carr. I'm going to be filming him. I'm also going to be cosplaying, doing Moomin Rider and possibly Roxas as usual. It's going to be a good time there, and I hope if you have anybody's up north that's going, or anybody that's coming from afar that's going, I hope to see you there. Probably not. Is there anybody going to come? Who knows? No one even knew who I was there before. But anyway, with all that being said there, just remember to keep in touch. For those of you that are new to our stream, feel free to check in with us every single Sunday. We stream from 8 to 10, doing just our talk thing, and then afterwards I start reading a visual novel that makes me want to pull my hair out. So, just what?
Or what's left of it.
I'm not losing my hair. Am I?
I don't know.
Do I have a bald spot?
No, I'm just being a smart ass.
Hey, I'm like Uncle Jesse. You don't have to be that guy. Shut up. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. Stand by for Driftwood if you want to see me pull my hair out for the next hour. Anyway, thank you for joining us today, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for Driftwood in a couple of minutes. Bye. Stay tuned. If you want to see me read stuff, stay on air. Remember to stay awesome and stop smelling flowers. Ah! Hello and welcome back to Why the Hell Am I Still Reading This? Oh my god. Alright, what happened last time? I think we had a school project and Shy Girl was interested in music and we were starting to come out to her. So if you don't know that, I don't remember. Do you remember the characters' names? I fucking don't. Just watch the last episode. I don't even care. Ugh. Alright, so with that said... Wait. That said... Let us begin. Because, why not? Everybody likes this for some reason, and I don't even care. So, our last time we were there, we fell asleep, and we're beginning a new day. Gewalt. Here we go. Oh my god, here we go. I feel like we've fallen into the grinding role of each day already, yet not even a week has passed since I arrived. For those of you who don't remember, I'm a guy that lived in Boston. All my stuff was... I had to move from Boston to this other place because I was beaten by because I was shot in the leg by Mexican samurais. Not even lying. Holy shit. Oh my god. This got very negative reviews, so let's just continue. If you want to see a recap of this, just look back at the other episodes. I don't even remember where I began. I want to make a compilation of this, honestly. Here we go. At least the classes are engaging, which I think is the majority of the reason I haven't been slamming my head against the desk in is this even a word? Is this even a word? I want to look this up. Look this up. Ah, that's porn. Innervation. The act of inverting or stimulating. I don't even... Oh, God. Let's just go. Go. Okay, let's continue. It's called Driftwood. I've been reading it for months, and I want to stop! But apparently everybody likes to see me read this and get fucking pissed. I may just take some time getting used to, but nearly 3 to 4 hour classes each day make it hard to stay focused and awake. Oh, by the way, guys, Mega E25 is Zach. So feel free to say hi. Hashtag Zach's tag. Luckily, each class is split into 2 secondary subjects, and it's not hours upon hours in the same material. Some classes are still repetitive enough to give me a headache or put me to sleep, though. Oh my god, is it reading my mind or something? Fortunately, the last period of the day is a study and gives me time. It's pretty sure there was supposed to be a hall there. I don't know. Most of my mouse is a piece of pie. It's pizza. Whoa, okay. Studying gave me time to finish the outstanding work in A class in Mr. Mallard's room. Ellen sits in her usual seat, working silently. I hesitantly take a seat beside her and look down all the notes regarding the paper sprawled out over the tabletop. Marcus, oh, that's me. Wow, you've been busy. Oh yeah, here we go. I gotta get close to the mic here for this. I like this piano music, it's pretty good. Ellen springs up, converting all of her papers with her arms in a swift, instinctive motion, trying to shield them out of embarrassment. I just try to put on the friendliest expression so she recognizes that I'm not here to criticize her.
Sorry, it's not too much, is it?
Oh no, of course not. It looks like a good amount. Ellen gives a jittery little nod, still looking worried that she overdid it. Yeah, she did. So I think we might as well start on the paper itself since we have so much. I only got 50 cents in my pocket and all I can do is just afford 3 sticks of gum and a piece of paper. God, this thing's even affecting my brain as is. Ellen gives another dim nod. Yeah, she gave me that nod like, it's hot in here, give me some love. So how about we do half of the paper?
Alright, be sure to wear protection this time.
She says this a little less nervously, and I can feel that even if it doesn't show, she trusts me in a certain degree. How about I do a topic and then the introduction? You can do a topic and the final thesis. I didn't even know a paper had more than one thesis. What the fuck? Okay, moving on. Ellen peers at me for a moment like a deer in headlights before her expression lightens up and she nods.
Okay.
If you'd rather do the intro, I'm okay with that too. I'm alright with anything, so pick the one you want the most so we can get this done and over with. I lean back in my seat. Excuse me, I dozed off there. I lean back in my seat. and then let Ellen decide which of the two topics she wants to use from the list we've come up with. The two last topic choices I came up with both were Beethoven and Chopin's influence on artists of the past. The current times are now the modern artists have repeated their styles. She looks over them for a long moment, green eyes staring down at the papers scattered around us. It takes her a moment, but she turns to me and gives a rather assured nah. I don't even know what that was. Finally showing me some backbone and breast with her decision making. Where's her... Oh, she does have boobs. She looks like Kiki if she was a school student only with... Did Kiki have... Yeah, she did. She just... Whoa. Oh, okay. Whoa. Hey. Wait, but I... There we go.
Chopin.
Well, you know, she's nervous. I'm giving her the Fluttershy voice. No, great. Zach, where are you when I need you? This thing is had lots of negative reviews, so that's why I'm doing it. I mean, my favorite online visual novel is, what was it called again? Please excuse me. If you ever want to read a good visual novel, watch friggin'... Oh, got to exit out that. If you ever want to read a good visual novel, try reading this fan-made one called Sepia Tears. That was a good one. And you know, if you don't want to watch crap, go and do that. Moving on. The answer is strong and simple, and we get to work, sharing small whispers and double-checking each other's noses with many tissues. Eventually, we end up in the semi-unbalanced first draft of a paper. The amount of effort and artistry put into Ellen's side of the paper is beyond measured compared to mine. She actually knows what she's talking about. We both read it and she seems to have the same conclusion. We are both totally bad at writing papers. We are totally failing this year. Give me the F while you still can. Come on, Teach. Give me the F. Give me the F. Come on. Come on. Come on, Mr. Mallard. Give me the F. Mr. Mallard is the name of the teacher, by the way. Apparently, I'm the one dragging her down. I missed a lot on that one. Geez, the difference in quality is so obvious.
I could just use what you wrote and add onto it if you'd like.
She beams at me happily with little green gleam and hope in her eyes, and I'd let her do what she suggested. Usually I'd be against this, but it's really hard to deny that cute, pleading look on her face. Cute isn't the word I would use. Nor do I want the paper's grade to be held back because of the perceived differences in our writing styles. I'll let this slide past my moral compass this time. Alright then, think we could meet after class a little later to polish it up into a finished draft? Ellen looks away, so I feel like the answer is going to be a no, or at least a silent shake of the head. She looks out the window for a long while before turning back to me and nodding. And she's still making that arm movement like she's freezing all the time.
Sure.
That's a surprise. A good one at that. Kyrie's room again?
Maybe.
I noticed that she's shaking ever so slightly that her restless leg is bouncing up and down under the table. What? 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 I'm tempted to ask her about I'm tempted to ask about it out of concern. For all I know, she could be having a seizure or something. What? But before I can, Mr. Mallard sits up from his desk, clapping his hands for the class's attention. Wait. Oh, fuck, what did I give this guy's name? Oh, yeah, he was a stoner. Alright, everyone, enjoy your weekend. Also start getting ready for the next week's Harvest Festival preparations. The class nods. Yes, I know, he looks ridiculous. The class nods in a sleepy, overworked manner. I don't blame them. Today is a bit warmer. The room is so poor circulation. I'm sorry, I can't read this with this guy in my face. It's like sitting in an oven even with the air conditioning. Oh, thank God. It looks so stupid. I turn back to Ellen, who escapes seconds after Mr. Mallard finishes his sentence, not even giving me enough time to say goodbye or thanks. The rest of the class follows, a few dragging their feet, others overzealous. Over about starting their weekend. Weekend at a boarding school. If I know Code Lyoko, I know this is gonna get epic. When's the part where I get to take down block enemies and deactivate towers? Anybody know the answer to that? Yes? No? Maybe so? Yeah, who cares? No, it's gonna make the thing. Mr. Mallard's attention sways down towards me as I pack my things. Oh yeah, I forgot Mr. Mallard is creepy. The music stopped. The music has stopped. Where is this gonna go? Where is this gonna go? So, how was the first week? Look at that face. I finished organizing, thinking about a good, honest answer to his question before standing and looking towards him. It was long. Long? My classes are. Before I can finish my sentence, Mr. Mallard laughs with an over-exaggerated, maniacal tone as he enjoys the torturously long classes. If you think I'm gonna laugh with a maniacal tone like that, do you have another thing coming to you? You're welcome. Yeah. He's a stoner. He's not supposed to laugh like that. His hands slapped down on the desk like he was getting ready to flip it over in a bit of frustration. Joy week of the family finally arriving. Oh my god, that would be so awesome. You'll get used to them. You wouldn't imagine how long the faculty meetings are. I'll take your word for it. He does have big shoulders. A sidestep towards the exit of the room and a bit of a puff off of Mr. Mallard's laughter. That so closely resembled an insane evil doctor. Yep, I can see it. Anyways, have a good weekend, Marcus. You should explore the island a bit and make yourself at home. The Harvest Festival is going to keep you busy all next week. Some classes will even be cut short for preparations. You can always come back to my place. I got some hash. He offers me a reassuring smile and some hash, so I know Mr. Mallard hasn't completely lost it. I'm curious about the Harvest Festival as well, as how much Mr. Mallard knows about Yuko's family and the party they're having after the festival thing. Oh yeah, in the last episode, one of my classmates, Yuko, who's this big-breasted woman, fellow classmate, invited me to a party at her rich father's hotel house. I don't know. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. I don't care about the damn Harvest Festival. I just want to know, what do I do? I kind of want to ask about Yuko's party. What do you guys think I should do? Help! 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 You know what? I gotta stop making decisions for myself. I'm gonna go with this is not it. A man says you're gonna choose that thing right there, and then you gotta do that thing that there. Inside out, right side in, head up, fight. I'm gonna go choose Yuko's party. The curiosity is too much to bear. I'm too excited to pass on the opportunity of talking to a teacher, especially Mr. Mallard about the why the hell would he know about this? Oh, already did that one. Wait, did he say he was invited? A party that everyone is invited to. Why are there no parentheses? What do you know about the party after the festival next weekend? How should he know? How the hell would he know? He's a teacher. Ah, the Beaumont family. Yeah. They lived on the island since Yuko was in middle school. They've just started hosting parties recently for the past 2 years. At a hotel? Yeah, Mr. Beaumont's actually the CEO of a hotel franchise based in France. Yuko's mother owns some small clothing design business in South Korea or something, too. No wonder he seems so formal most of the time. Her parents are both entrepreneurs. Although now that her behavior in class is explained, that doesn't explain how playful she was being yesterday. Yeah, she was trying to, like, get close to me or something, I don't remember. Maybe sometimes she has little outbreaks of being a normal kid, not always forced to act like an adult because of her surname. That's surprising. It is. You'd think with all that much wealth behind her, she'd be going to a higher ranked school. She works harder than everyone else in the school, too, that's for sure. I've really cracked into an academic paragon. Yeah, except she's not... Yeah, sure, you're the one that's cracked, mister. How do you know this? How does he know this? Why would he know this? Mallard gives me a cheesy, self-confident smile as if it's because of him. The star student in the school was doing so exceptionally well. Yeah, seems like it. She helped me a lot. She helped me a lot the first few days. She's a good girl regardless. I'm off to get my afternoon crack. Have a good day, Marcus. Alright, you too, thanks, and watch out for that wall. Never mind. He pats my head. Shuffling up my head. I think I need a shower. Oh god. I feel like this is intentionally done. Just as an attempt to piss me off, or maybe a gesture of endearment. You think? Before I can fix my hair, he pauses, peering over towards me and offering a smile. Say I need you to meet someone. Okay. You do? Mallard gestures me to follow him and he opens the door and makes his way out to the main hallway. I follow, not entirely sure I wanted to meet any more people, let alone help them. Marcus, this is Mr. Scrubbies. He's a dinosaur that I made that's right in front of you. He wants to say hi. I stood there and saw nothing. It's official that Mr. Mallard was high. He leads me towards the lunch window and steps to the side, opening a door and treading up a staircase. I follow, unaware of the staircase behind the food serving room. Oh my god, where is this gonna go? I do not want to get... Well, this is a good area. I make it to the staircase and Mallard calls out as he reaches the last step. Hello, anyone home? Who lives in a kitchen? A clash of pots and pans echoes from inside, but upon hearing Mr. Mallard, the racket dies down. Okay. Close enough. Clash of pots and pans. Okay, who's this gonna be? Mr. Mallard shuffles to the side, letting a girl in regular school uniform come into view. Oh, hello. She has long, flowing black hair and an earthly, cinnamon-like tone in her skin that contrasts deeply with the bright golden brown eyes. The sunset in the distance only seems to add to her natural beauty, which is somewhat surreal. Girl. Alright, which voice should I give this girl? I gotta take notes on this, honestly. Okay, so what voice should I give this girl? What voice? Alright, I got one. Oh, no, I don't know if I can do that one. Okay. What's up? No, that was... What the f... Why is he wearing a new... What's up? I can't do the, like, the scratchy British voice. Why is he wearing a shirt now? It's just... Continuity? Where was this friggin... Senran Kagura. She does look like the girl from Senran Kagura. So her name is, Noro. Nor are you gonna have a bad idea for this voice name. Let me see. She looks like Dora the Explorer, and I can't do her voice. I'll just give her something, I guess. I'll give her Maximilian Pegasus' voice. Sure, why not? Ah, there you are, Noro. She blinks, offering a surprised smile at Mallard, and quite curious look in my direction as she spots me over Mallard's shoulder. Marcus, this is Noro. Nor are you gonna know Marcus well because he's a new student here. Hey. She offers me a nod. There we go. What's up? I wish I could give her like Vinyl Scratch's voice. She offers me a nod and welcoming smile before glancing back at Mallard with a bit of confusion. Mr. Mallard, why did you change your shirt? It was floral this morning. Why are you wearing a jacket now? I return a smile before her gaze, and Mallard, curious as to why she wanted me to meet this person. Giving a tour. Marcus here is new to the school and all, so I had to explain the Harvest Festival to Soot and such. Seeing how it's coming up soon, I was wondering if maybe you could use his help. My face contorts to a little at Mallard, trying to volunteering me at something I'm not even sure I'm capable of doing, let alone want to be doing. How the hell did I even get here? She looks between Mallard and I again, her hand resting on her hips as she thinks aloud. There's plenty of stuff he could do for the culinary club, but it depends on his interests. Noro glances back at me, noticing my rather hopeless look before laughing. Well, are you interested in any electives? I've heard the term before, but I know very well what it means. But it's best I double check. Well, which electives are offered at this school? I shoot hesitant glances before the two, unsure of whether I'd be interested in or not to begin with. Well, there's plenty of stuff. Noro here works with the Culinary and Agricultural Club. Yuko's on the student board, and I think Elric and Jay were trying to make a music club or something. Noro dips her head in agreement before looking me over as assuming my capabilities. As long as you demonstrate some sort of educational development from this process, it could be approved as an elective which earns you merits. Huh? What exactly do you do in the culinary thing? What else would you do? Noro smiles but a bit eagerly at my interest in her subject. Well, most of the classes we spend each afternoon helping the school's chef prepare lunch, and on half days every Friday we spend the later half of the day learning new techniques and recipes. You cook! Can't you just say you cook? Jesus. It's optional too, so if you have schoolwork or something to do, you're free to opt out for the day. So it's optional. Are there any required parts? There's some classes the head chef will ask you to come to, and because it'll be important. If you don't really come, that's fine. If you can't, that's fine. Noro gives a light shrug and smiles. It's really not that bad. Plus, you'll learn how to cook for yourself, since most kids who live on the campus don't know how to do that yet. I just bought a whole thing of groceries 2 days ago. I should know, because friggin' Matt came by and decided to... Yeah, I hate Matt. Mallard gives his arm a light nudge. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? No. I guess I have to make a decision fast. No! Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. You think I should say no? People, help me out here. I'm actually gonna ask you this one. Quick, give me an answer. Should I join this club, or should I go somewhere else? Because this girl looks like she's going to legitly kill me. Seriously, help me out, people. Help me. Help. 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 Help! Help me out here. Come on, guys. I think I know, but I know my streaming is a little bit behind, so I apologize. But yeah, really, give me an answer here. Help. Someone help me, please. I need a decision. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I really don't want to join. I'm being honest here. So what do you want me to do? You want me to kind of make my brain go to rest, or you want to torture me? Come on, first 3 answers will get it. Yeah, okay, I gotta know. Do it. That's 1 for yes. What do I do? I got 1 no, 1 for yes. Oh my god, it's a tie now. Why are you guys doing this to me? Wait, no, don't leave me with them! God, see ya. Okay, so, like, oh my god, now it's tied. It's tied! Don't make me choose. I want to do something different. Okay, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry. Like it, but this is kind of for a fan vote, so I'm gonna say no. Seeing how I'm new and still getting used to everything, I think I prefer to take it slow. Maybe join an elective later in the year if I want something. I think I'll pass. I'm not too interested in cooking or anything. Plus, I'm still getting used to the school in general. Mallard gives me a saddened look and nods his head. Well, I can't blame you for wanting to take things. Oh, she's disappointed. Oh, God. I can't blame you for wanting to take things slow. I'll keep you up to date when I can with offerings for clubs, though. Heh, okay, I appreciate it. Neuro smirks slightly and looks between the two of us. If you ever change your mind about the culinary classes, just come find me. Will do. I turn my attention to Mallard and offer an apologetic smile. Sorry. Mallard chuckles, waving his hand carelessly. Ha 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 ha! It's all good, Marcus. Besides, I'm sure you'll find your own little crowd to fit in with. He gives me a little grin and makes me wonder if he's pulling my leg or if he's being sincere. Maybe I'll just hang out with you. No! Good luck with that. Teachers hardly have enough time to do their job, let alone talk with anybody. What? What? You just took the moment to... Oh my God. If you don't have any time to talk with anybody, why did you waste my time on getting me into this club? God! Either way, I'm off to get my after-class coffee. Oh yeah, but you have time to get coffee. Nice. God, this guy's... I'll see you on Monday. Make sure you get the project done, both of you. Okay, like, you can test this guy's on break. It's the middle of the afternoon. He reaches over, scuffling my hair before... Will you stop touching my head? This leaves Neuro to giggle at my now messed up hair. I try my best to comb it down, but don't think it really helps any. Don't feel bad. He hopes he does it to everyone. She smiles reassuringly and reaches over, grasping atop my head, fixing it for me. I'm sure he has a better view of where he messed it up. So I can only be grateful, albeit a little embarrassed. Thanks, Mallard seems like a bit of a joker. He looks... Sometimes, other times he's unbearable. He settles her hands on her hips and then gives me a curious look over again. So you're from off-island? Yeah, well, aren't most of the students here from elsewhere? Neuro gives a slight shake of her head. Well, not entirely. I'd say about half the students live near here on the island. A lot of people... She just freaking... It was a really weird... Wait. It was a really weird crossfade, honestly. A lot of people here don't even stay at the dorms. I take it you don't? Of course not, dear. I live in the kitchen. I survive off the scraps on the floor that the cockroaches don't eat. Neuro smiles at my assumption, shifting her weight from one leg to another after blinking rather worriedly. Oh crap, what time is it? Her classes ended just a little bit ago. Why? She glances over at the clock in the room and her expression claims, shoulders loosening up. Whew, I thought it would be much later. I have to catch a bus back home and work on Mallard's paper, not to mention I've got a lot of work to do back here tomorrow. It's the weekend. Why are you doing teacher stuff? Can't imagine what it's like to be such an important part of a club or have to deal with work and assignments from each class on top of that. That's why I didn't join. Huh? How do you manage? I've already gotten like twice the work this week than I did at my school for a whole semester. Neuro laughs and steps closer to pat my arm. Welcome to hell. Thanks for the late welcome. Appreciate it. Our school's known solely for how many projects and homework we're required to do compared to schools off-island and public school here. Cool. Well, when you put it like that, it makes me wish I never came. Ho! Ho! Scootaloo. You'll learn to love it. That's another innuendo. How long have you been enrolled here? Since freshman year, I've struggled through each year by the skin of my teeth. You don't have any teeth. You don't even have any teeth. I lost them all. I see. Why is that? Is the work difficult, or is it the fact that you really don't have teeth? She immediately shakes her head before offering a ruthful smile and grabbing her tit. No, it's just family and financial issues. She laughs, then gives a... Oh yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, go ahead, Zach. Next stream is on Sunday. 8 o'clock. At least I don't fully fill the stereotype. What stereotype? Wait, did I miss something? I actually want to see. I think I might have missed something. Financial issues. She laughs and gives a careless shrug. At least I don't fully fill the stereotype. What stereotype? Unsure of whether or not to be comfortable bringing up stereotypes of any sort, I just give a nervous laugh and shrug myself. Well, I wouldn't really know, not into stereotypes or racist stuff. Neuro tilts her head, giving me a curious look before a smile cracks upon her lips. Is she gonna, like, try to talk me into joining a racist club? I am not gonna join the Klan! What do you mean you're not racist? I blink, my body stiffening at the topic at hand. Am I really in the right position to discuss racism with a black person? She's black? I didn't even notice. I thought she was tan. Well, I mean, I think I'm not racist, at least. I have no response to this. I really don't. What is even going on? She laughs a joyous little grin, settling on her face now. Well, if I accuse you, there's really no way you can defend yourself, is there? Racism is a natural human response in society. Whether or not you notice it, we all make subconscious decisions that are racist. Especially if you're trying to not to be racist. Everyone does. It's just a little white or black thing. Why am I even... Oh my god. Neuro steps closer, the smug grin on her face, making me feel even more uncomfortable. It's okay, though. I'm getting sidetracked. I really need to get home and work on that project, so I'll talk to you later, cutie. Okay, have a good weekend. I'll try, you big old racist. I already hate her. Whoa, hey! Neuro passes me, giving my shoulder a light pat as she does. Calm down, I was only fucking around. You don't have to get so defensive. She smirks, then makes her way down the stairs, heading back to the main hall of the school. I had to stand in the room for a long moment, unsure of how to feel about the situation. That was awkward. I couldn't tell if she was just joking with me or if she really did think I just want to join the club and help her out because of her skin color. Did she think that? Why would she think that? I've got too many more things to worry about than that. Best I just go to work on my paper or find Elric and Jay to distract myself from hanging out with them. Outside the garden, it's not even where's the front door? I find an unusual number of people hanging out, talking and just congesting the walkway. Some of them are parents, but most are students wavering about in blurs of purple, blue, and white in their uniforms. It's a pain maneuver around everyone without bumping into each person obscuringly in the walkway. Even more annoying is the fact that half the people don't even acknowledge I'm trying to get by. I finally see an opening between hordes of people and try to make my way through. The force of an elbow crashing into my left shoulder makes me spatter off and land on my back up against the wall of the school. Blood surges throughout my body. My hand reaches instinctive up to cradle the muscles of flesh that is still repairing itself from inside my shoulder to protect from further harm. What is even going on? It's a subconscious reaction as I've never since the spring. I can't control it. The sensation of remembering the moment from my past kicks back. I force my eyes shut, trying to clear my mind as the visions of the day my accident flash through my mind. It's hard on the outside. I feel like I'm doing it affect me much somewhere deep inside me. It still frightens and bothers me. Am I having a PTSD attack? I'm trying to prevent myself from freaking out over being hit. I can sense a cluster of people surrounding me, and muffled around concerned voices echoes in my ears. Eventually I come to my senses and open my eyes and spot a few familiar faces looking at me with crooked heads. Oh, this guy. I forgot about Garen. He's a stuck-up rich kid. Oh yeah. Hey man, how are you? Are you all right?
Oh no, I think we heard him, Gary Bear. Care Bear?
I didn't mean to. I didn't see him, and for the love of God, stop calling me that. I take a deep breath and look between the two. I'm alright, sorry.
You sure? You sure? You look pretty sick. Don't you think you're gonna throw up? You should go see the nurse.
Oh, no, not him. No, not Matt. Anything but Matt. For those of you that are not in the loop, I hate this character so much. Okay, he's a what was it? Scottish, oh yeah. Clear the way, peasants. I'll save you the damsel in distress. Oh, God, no, get away from me. Get away from me, no. Matt, I'm fine. Oh, jeez, Matt. It's very close, very close. Oh, I gotta take a screenshot of this. This is just gonna be my night. Too close. Okay, close. Jan sich on Matt's lips against, but what the fuck? The sensation is exacerbated by Matt blowing hot air down my throat. Oh God. I hate this guy so much. I immediately start to panic and push him away, gagging and coughing up air as he's trying to push into my lungs. He pulls away and sucker punches me twice in the chest like a boxer. His form of CPR is remarkably painful and untraditional. I fumble up to my feet against the wall with a maximum pain and embarrassment. Why? Dude, the fuck? I'm fine! Matt steps back and smiles, seeming proud of his accomplishment of getting me to stand up. See, I saved his life. Right. Oh my God, never come back again. Never come back again. Matt steps forward, quickly grabbing me by the arm and hoisting me up and away from the wall. Garen joins to help, leading me back to the colder climate of the school's entrance. Oh my God, Matt just kissed me. Holy fuck. We entered a small room behind the front desk area based on the health-related posters on the wall. I can only imagine the room as the infirmary of the nurse's officer's office. Alright, we'll go get Elizabeth. Hope you feel better, Marcus. May Gurren venture off into Elizabeth, who am I starting to believe is the substitute for everything due to the lack of facility at our school. I can't rest my head back on the wall and close my eyes, knowing perfectly well that I'm fine. Just a little rustled up from Matt's attempt at saving me. The door creaks open. I glance over to see if Elizabeth or some other unlucky soul is feeling ill on a Friday. Huh? Oh, it's Taryn. What did I give Taryn? Oh yeah, Higgins gave her the voice. Okay, so here we go. I think it was the voice I gave Blue in Pokemon in Red's Magical Adventure. It's that Taryn girl. She gives me a curious look, almost as if concerned about me. What's wrong with you? Sick already? No, I'm just feeling a little under the weather. You seem pretty damn mopey all the time. You have some kind of disease or something? By the way, this is the character that I said when we last saw her. I said she looked exactly like Sunset Shimmer. Because we're inside, she does look like her. She has the green eyes, the hair. It's obvious. I roll my eyes and ignore her. I wonder if she's in the nurse office. What's she doing? Casting a jutsu spell? Shadow clone jutsu? She doesn't seem to care, switching her attention from me in a drawer and helping herself to a plastic bottle filled with painkillers. I see that she takes about 2 or 3 more than the prescription amount, dumping him from her palm into her mouth before swallowing. She puts the bottle away and turns to leave, but is stopped by Elizabeth coming in. Oh yeah, what did I give her name? Her voice. It was, Elizabeth. 1 minute. Okay. Hello, Taryn. Oh, hello, Taryn. Taryn's whole disposition changes her at the sight of Elizabeth, and she gives her a genuine-looking smile. Hiya. What are you up to in here? Looking after Marcus? Nope, I had a headache, so I took a few pills. Elizabeth nods, understanding that, gives Taryn head a motherly pat before returning me to raising her eyebrows skeptically. So what seems to be the problem, Marcus? I was outside and everyone bumped into me and I started feeling real lightheaded. Everyone kind of blew it out of proportion though Matt kissed me. Have you had anything like this happen before? No. Taryn is listening in on the conversation, even though she has nothing more to do here than what she's taken out her headache, which is a little troubling. She'll probably have some deranged, stupid viewpoint like I deserve getting shot or something. Best to just keep it quiet. Telling them wouldn't help me out anyways. No, I think it was just a change of temperature from the air conditioning or being knocked around. It's not a big deal. Garen and May were just being safe, I guess. Elizabeth gives me a concerned look, not trusting that I'm 100% okay.
Alright, but if you feel lightheaded again, come and see me. You might have a concussion or something.
Will do. Taryn gives me a shifty look as I stand up to leave, not believing me or just seeming to disapprove of my existence as always.
I fucking hate
that guy. I could care less, though. I have better things to do than worry about whether Taryn likes or dislikes me. I fucking dislike him. Oh yeah, the giraffe wall. Forgot about this. By the time I leave school again and make my way to the dorms and walkways, pretty much less populated, everyone has gone about their business for the weekend. Personally, I don't really have anything. Well, oops, sorry. We can try to look around the island like Mr. Mallett's suggestion. At least I get to hang around Ellen and Kyrie for a little bit, finish up remainder of the paper. Maybe they could show me around, although I thought Ellen being a tour guide was laughable. I can't imagine there would be very many happy customers on that tour. Reaching closer to the dorms, I slip under the shade of trees that mark the halfway point between the school and the dorms. The corner of something orange catches my eye, and I look over to see Kyrie and Ellen standing together alongside one of the trees inside the grove. Oh, hello. Kyrie is quick to notice I am walking by and gestures me over. Oh yeah, what did I give Kyrie? I gave her the robot voice, yeah. Hey, what? Hey, what's up? Not much, how about you two? Ellen fidgets with her sleeves, but eventually is able to break away from hiding behind Kyrie. She looks up at me and holds eye contact long enough to give a fragile nod in greeting. I like her shirt, she's cute. Any plans for the weekend? Kyrie has a look on her face that shows she already thinks she knows the answer to the question. Nothing aside from helping Ellen out with the paper. Kyrie taps her chin lightly with the tip of her finger, and a devious smile coming from her lips as she looks between Ellen and me. So are these two a couple? I don't even get it. Maybe you could convince Ellen to play you some piano. She just sit from out of the left field and begin to speak about Ellen's instrumental talent the other night. They're always so. What is with their arms? They're always so close to each other. I offer a kindly glance to Ellen, hoping she doesn't have a panic attack, because Kyrie's suggestion, but it seems her cheeks are already on fire. No, if she doesn't mind, I'd be happy to listen. Ellen just shifts her weight back and forth between her feet, eyes glued to the ground. She's looking directly at me. You could play for him while he proofreads the paper. That way it's a bit more fair on the workload. That would be distracting. How could you read and play over music? It's impossible. Well, for me at least. I mean, like, if you listen to music and do that, it's hard. Yeah, that'd work. Kyrie smiles brightly, looking over at Ellen with an amused twinkle in her eyes. Clearly trying to get Ellen and I to get along better. What do you think?
I guess that works.
She doesn't seem very enthusiastic, but it's better than a flat-out no. Anyways, I'm feeling a bit tired, so I'm going to head back and finish some homework. You're positive you're okay with writing the paper's final draft? Ellen looks a bit nervously, avoiding the question. Kyrie elbows Ellen to the side, making her yelp out in a hurried answer. Ah!
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, I want to. Yeah, I want to.
Is that it? I don't know, I write like that. I guess I can't complain about it. Well then, that settles it. We'll see you tomorrow sometime. Come on, let's go get dinner. I'm starving.
But it's only 5.
Kyrie pulls her phone out for a split second and then stuffs it back in her pocket. Actually, it's 4:45 and I'm hungry. It's dinner time. Let's go. Phew. That's kind of funny. Kyrie turns and walks off, leaving Ellen to protest the idea of going across the street for food in a few more moments. She takes her a second as she idly stares at Kyrie's back, but Ellen notices that I'm still standing under the grove of trees with her. Wait a minute, did I miss something there? I think I just missed something there. I open my mouth to offer a last goodbye to break silence, but her soft voice interrupts me before I say anything.
Do you actually want to listen?
Do you play? Ellen just nods as if wanting to get the bottom of her subject so she doesn't have to strain herself with with the conversation. Is that a grammatical error there? I can't tell. She clearly isn't the chit-chat type. Straight to the point if she's comfortable enough to get to said point. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Piano's really nice. That was a grammatical error right there. It's supposed to be, the piano's really nice. Fucking. She offers her the faintest smile at my answer.
Okay, well, bye.
Boom. Gotta go fast. She quickly turns, scurrying off down the path after Kyrie. See you later. As much as I don't like assuming, I think it's safe to say Ellen has some sort of social disability. You think? Either way, the two seem friendly enough, so I suppose it's worth trying to look past Ellen's anxiety and maybe try to hang out with them a little more often. Oh my god, I don't want to talk to Matt. Back in the dorms, I feel the urge to have a word with Matt, but then I knock on the door, no one answers. Please don't let me talk to Matt. 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 I beg of you, game. This is not regular for a human to do, but I beg of you, do not let me talk to Matt. The kid is beyond strange, as well as a little bit aggravating. Why is he around only when I don't want him around? I think he needs a good slap in the face to bring him back into the realm of reality. He needs a knife to the throat is what he needs. By the way, I'm just going to put this here. I'm not against against LGBT people, but this kid is stupid. He's not even gay. Am I being offensive? I can't tell. Seeing no use waiting for him to get back, I turn and make my way into my own room. All I can now is wait for tomorrow to come around as I finish up my homework and my classes next week. I could try and find Elric and Jay, but don't really want to look like an idiot wandering around the campus. I suppose at the very least I have something to look forward to this weekend. In terms of right now, though, my night is starting to look a bit quiet and dull, unless Matt kicks down my door. Last thing I want to do is wake up and see Matt over my head. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be happening. Guess I should just finish up some kind of work or just think about stuff. I wonder what my parents are doing right now. It's a little peculiar of my mom not calling me since my first day. I was expecting a call every day to check in and make sure I wasn't dead. I pick up my phone and slip through the contacts before pausing. Talking with my mom for 3 hours about my experience with the new school isn't really very appealing considering that I am already exhausted. She'll probably be calling tomorrow morning anyways since she doesn't have work Saturdays. I quickly divert my attention to the side of my desk where I left the pamphlet Yuko gave me, and she did mention to her the contact information. No, I want to talk to my dad. I want to talk to him and make him say Metal Gear. Could be a good idea to see if it works or not. I have the number to my contacts and sent her a test text. Hey, is this Yuko? It's Marcus. Hey, Rick. It's Rick. Almost instantly, the phone buzzes in my palm. Talk about a quick reply.
Yeah, glad you texted me. What's up?
I hesitate, not really sure what to respond with, figuring it's just checking to see if this was her number after all. Not much, bored out of my mind since I have a computer or anything to do in my room.
Oh, how come?
Only had a desktop back home and my parents didn't want me to bring it. Why? Makes doing papers kind of a pain.
You can borrow my laptop from the school.
Oh, I didn't think they had them. Guess I'll get one next time I need to write a lot.
They only give them out to certain students, but I'll help you get one on Monday.
Thanks. So, what is she gonna do? She's gonna fuck him?
No problem. Hey, can I ask what you're doing this Sunday?
That question is a little strange, and I let my mind wander as to what she means by it. Maybe she likes me. That's doubtful. Figuring out how she's only known me for a few days. But to just tell the truth, not much. Why?
Keep it that way. Keep it that way. I have a surprise.
I furrow my brow in response. What in the world does she have in mind that involves me? Alright, I'll keep my schedule clear.
Awesome, I'll talk to you later. I have to finish some work before bed.
The last message is dismissive, and I don't bother replying goodbye, so I just set my phone down and ponder what Yuko could possibly want from me on a Sunday. Perhaps it is a date, or some elaborately planned scheme to get me to help her. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest here. I've been asking the same question: when the hell this dorm is gonna haze me? Is this the moment? Because I think Matt might have done it already early. Or a prank. I shake my head drowsily, clearing my mind of wandering thoughts. Setting up and getting ready for bed proves to be the best option because soon after fatigue billows me over, I'm quick to fall asleep. That's interesting. So, I think I'm going to save it right here. Yes, I want to overwrite my damn save file. Let me just put it like this way. Every single time Matt comes into the picture, it gets worse. Much, much worse. God, I can't believe that happened. Oh my God, I've never seen myself so pissed off. My parents were asleep in the other room right now. I'd be screaming. Anyway, if you guys like what you hear and want to see me read more, I'm going to be continuing this thing on, I don't know, like frickin' Sunday, where I'm going to be continuing reading more. Why not? Okay, fine. Everybody likes the suffering. Everybody likes to make Evan suffer. Well, yeah, people like it. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me for this thing of Driftwood. I'm going to go post that picture on my Facebook page and Twitter page to show what I went through this night.